And he was like, yeah, he's like, babe, they weren't. And she said something. He was like, okay, it's all right, calm down. I was like, is she good, man? He said, yeah, she's just real defensive about her little brother. I said, wait a minute, hold on. Does she think we were talking shit about her little brother? He said, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I was like,
Hey.
well, she don't hear too fucking well, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Devin.
what?
I was like, and I told him, I was like, you be, are you going to the store, Anacore?
No. What?
Oh, I was about to say, give me a second. Wait, hold on, you want to put that code in for PlayStation?
I'll try this time, yeah. Better fucking work, or I swear to God, I'm gonna start raping people at Sony headquarters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rape them and demand for fucking PS5.
Sony be on some bullshit, dude.
But anyways, like, and I told Soul, I was like, man, that's a fucking red flag. He was like, yeah. He was like, no, you know, she's just real passionate about her brother. I said, dude, I don't know her brother from a hole in the wall. And if she heard that, how the hell did she mishear that when Joker was saying that, yeah, you're playing with her little brother, so that way you can get some more pussy. That is not shitting on her little brother. I said, that's just
she probably
saying.
Just heard the little brother part and like went from there.
Yeah, I flat up told Joker. I said, I'll be told her real quick. Listen, little lady. I said, I don't give a shit if you are in college. You got the mentality of a fucking high schooler, but I'm gonna go ahead and set this straight. We weren't talking shit about your little brother. If your little brother's that fucking smart on a computer, you tell him Papa Rhino said he needs to invent something that's better than Twitter, and I'll be one of the first fucking people to invest in him.
Alright, right now I'm ready for the code.
Okay. I told, and I forget who it was. I think it was Posse or whoever. They were like, dude, I wonder what she would say to that. I said she couldn't say anything. I just told her that if her little brother's that smart, he needs to do something because he's got an investor right here. Okay, it is. Now it's all. I always capitalize these letters because I think Sony's kind of finicky, but it's R79K.
Okay.
49NN.
All right.
HG2P.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Those three columns.
All right. Code has a value of $25. Well, thank you, little buddy.
Yep. Just make sure you get that fucking DLC.
I'll get I'll buy Outriders tomorrow night whenever I get paid.
That should be about half of which I told you I was going to do that.
Yeah, I'll check out the price real fast.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just go on ahead and add it to your cart, so that way you can just go there and boop.
Yeah, well, I did that with another game, but I took it out of my cart, so I'm not. There's really no point in me doing that.
No, I understand that, but yeah, no, like to get that, so that way it give you something different to play, and you don't have to really worry about Destiny 2 more. Because if it's going the way it's going, we're going to get some more DLCs, and I mean, I don't know what the futures of Outriders is, but I mean the way they've set it up. Oh, it's going to be a direct
Slayer upgrade PS4 and PS5. Outriders.
No, not the upgrade. You want the bundle.
Outriders World Slayer. Yeah, that's $60. All right. I mean, $60 for a fucking game and a fucking DLC.
DLC. Yeah.
That's actually fucking. See, that's if they're gonna charge $60 for a fucking game, that's literally what it should be. The game and the first DLC. Like, I can live with that. That's actually not bad.
But that first DLC is basically the same size as the Witch Queen DLC. Like, it added us a whole brand new end game, a whole brand new campaign, and a whole brand new tier system of weapons. So instead of legendary, now we have the Apocalypse tier, which gives you 3 mod selections. Instead of 2, you can now put 3 on every armor and every piece of weapon that you find. Like literally, it's basically the size of the Witch Queen DLC. We had a brand new area, brand new campaign, brand new end game. And I was like, yeah, and the Sabathoon one would the D2, which wasn't even including the other DLCs, was like $80.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Don't worry, bud. We made the game free. Like, yeah, sure.
Well, that's nothing that get me. Like, you know, they want to charge like you have to get all the DLC thing, which is like $50-$60 for all the other DLCs. Okay, cool. And then this one's separate, and I'm like, dude, see, if you did the bundle to where it was like $80 for D2 and all the DLCs combined, including the new one, people would have bought that in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
Because it's $80 for all that content.
Yeah, exactly. But no, they wanted to make that extra cash because they're greedy as fuck.
Yeah, and that's what I told. That's what I told Posse and them, and I was like, dude, I don't care how much. Like, I understand they just did a $200 million upgrade. I said, but consider how many people spend money on D2. There ain't no way they're hurting for it that bad.
No, no way.
I'm coming back.
And that's the reason why I was telling Manticore about Outriders, because you don't, like I said, there's no PvP. Now, I don't know if they will ever add PvP. I know they said that they are not focused on that. They're focused on getting the game running right and getting content out. And they don't really care for PvP. And the way they also hinted to it was how BioWare hinted to PvP on Anthem.
Yeah.
It would be basically loadout presented.
Right.
Like you would basically, like, you know how when you play COD and when you're first starting out you have present loadouts, you know,
Yeah.
loadout 1, 2, and 3, that's how they said they would do it. You wouldn't be able to choose your own shit, it would already be a preset for you.
Right.
And I'm like, well then
What
that
do you think
eliminates
odds
people
of
with the
me being able
ability to
stream
cheat.
This are? Alright, I see you an invite, Devin.
Huh?
The odds of me being able to stream this.
Not high. Not with that internet. I'm already streaming, but
Yep, it's 624.
Ah, fuck, the invite didn't go through because it's like...
But anyways, yeah, so I know Manticore got to play the tutorial, and the thing I like about the Nameless is that the demo, they literally took the beta, fixed it, and just made that the demo.
oh, well that makes sense. That's a good system
So-
at least.
Well, the reason why I'm also saying it like that, whatever character you make on the demo, you can transfer them over to the main game. You don't have to remake a new character.
Oh, well that's nice. Most games don't fucking do that. Oh my god, I was streaming for 10 hours today. Holy shit.
You know what else is a little fucked up about that? Well, not even fucked up, I mean, like, really cool. When the beta came out, now, I don't even think D1 did this. And correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't remember this. I don't know of a single game that had it to where you could farm the beta for legendaries and high-level gear to already be set to carry over when you started the main campaign when the game fully released.
Man, do
don't
we want to
think
put some
so.
artifacts on? Artifact of Chaos. Friendly fire is enabled for both survivors and monsters alike.
My robot, I'm pretty sure my turrets will target you.
When one player dies, everyone dies.
No.
Monsters
what
will
did
only
you-
You're
have
gonna
one
die
attack per-
first, so no.
What did you say, Nameless?
Honestly, I don't fucking remember. Yeah, it's gone. Brain forgot.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know of any game that does that, and I told Dread, and Dread was like, yeah, well that's something that they should do. I said, yeah, it is, because like that's one thing Joker liked when he was playing it. He was like, dude, I get to farm this beta until it releases, and I can get legendary weapons and armor, especially the weapons, from these bosses. I was like, yeah. He was like, dude, if you do that when you start the main campaign, you're gonna be so strong.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be jacked before you even get into it.
Yeah.
But they did that to let, you know, players have freedom to play. Like, if you didn't want to do it and you wanted to just, you know, gradually go through it, cool. But if you wanted to get legendaries to try them to see which ones you wanted before you got the end game, you could do that too.
Which is
One of the
neat.
only betas I've ever actually grinded was fucking Modern Warfare. Because when that first came out, it wasn't bad actually. It was a new Call of Duty that was actually different from the old ones, and they brought in like new shit. And so like I was like, this multiplayer is actually pretty fucking good. And then, you know, lo and behold,
Imagine not having the second primary with that guy.
I do. I just don't like it.
I've actually never used it.
It's
A
terrible.
bustling fungus crafter. Oh, and the first one? I don't even have the stationary turrets. This is stupid.
I hope Rehab's alright.
Why?
He just ain't been on in a minute.
It was on last night.
Yeah, I was gonna say he
Yeah,
logged
that's what
in
I'm
last night. Oh, well,
Yeah, I know he
he's
did.
dead.
Yeah, I know he did, but you know how Rehab is. Like, when he don't get on for a day, I'm like, you alright, man?
Yeah, because he's usually always on.
Yeah, I mean, that's about all he does. I mean, that's all he can do.
Yeah.
Like I told Rehab, because he's like, man, I don't really like stream. He's like, he said, it ain't just the fact I don't like streaming. He said, I don't like Twitch. I was like, actually, I'm about to say, I could see you being a streamer and being a funny one. Like, I could see Dr. disrespecting them, saying, oh, that dude's fucking crazy, but he's fun to play with.
Yeah, I always told him to stream on YouTube if he doesn't like Twitch, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't like YouTube more than he dislikes Twitch.
But see, true, but see, here's the thing. That's where Dr. Disrespect went, and I think they've been pretty fair to him on YouTube, which is shocking.
They have been. Anthony, you're playing the riskiest character in the game.
Why?
Because he's super damaging. He's a glass cannon. You've also taken all the items, haven't you?
I've taken 3 items. 2 items, actually.
Okay, well that's not too bad then. Listen here, you little bastard.
I.
You need some healing items. So do I, though.
I would love some healing items. Yes, you're right. I'm in danger.
Like a bustling fungus to run away from and hide somewhere.
Yeah. Every time I play as Bandit, I do pretty good. Like,
what? What?
I have 3 items. There's one on me right here.
I can't watch that anymore.
Watch what?
What happened?
I went to, so they actually have it sponsored, Outriders World Slayer. Buy now, you can see it on the PlayStation thing. Dude, if I had never played that game, that would have immediately just made me want to buy it, because it showed actual gameplay, your character, like the cutscenes, and even the new boss for the new DLC and how she attacks you a couple of times, and they've got like a fucking rock, like heavy punk rock song playing in the background that completely goes with the video.
Devin, there's 2 boxes down here with me.
Yeah, I got a fucking hunk of meat out of the first box.
Yeah, I see that.
How do you see my... Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, touchpad.
Yeah. The fuck? What lunar item did you pick up?
It says it seems to do nothing, but... It says that it seems to do nothing, but... So I don't know.
But, you gotta look up the lunar
items. It's the feeds of fealty.
Yeah, you ought to look up the lunar items before you put them on. Do not pick up Corpse Bloom. It'll double the amount of health you get, but reduce the healing per second. Yeah, that was every time I pick that up, I die. Alright, where are these chests you said about? The pings went away. Are they down here?
Yeah, they're down. There's one down that way. Down there.
Oh, okay, okay.
See it?
Yeah.
There's another one over here on that log right there.
Okay.
Beads of fealty often pick up... upon pickup, they offer no benefits or detriments to the player beyond giving them an extra item. However, when the player enters a celestial portal to enter a moment fractured and ablated with something obelisk, they will be transported to a moment hole before ending the run. The secret area contains one of the 4 twisted scavengers, each of which have their own preset list of items and equipment unlike regular scavengers.
Oh.
So I guess like when you go to obliterate, they get different loot, and maybe it skips the obliterate.
I don't know.
I stand by the drones, man. Okay.
I don't like the heal drone. Not when okay on this version of the character, yes, it's fine, but on the one where I stand still a lot, no way. I got a uke. Oh my god. I got a ukulele.
Damn.
Yeah, with this fucking drone, it's cracked. You can have all the drones you want, man. The gunner drones are great. The rocket drones, I will not talk shit on. Those fucking rocket drones, fuck.
The big, like fucking, you know which one I'm talking about. The one you got, the ice one. Those are really good. They just die very fast.
Yeah, but if you have healing, I think we're ready for teleporter.
I think so. Have we gotten everything above? Like up top?
I looked. Your character's faster than mine, though. I'm gonna use my money to buy this. This is a healing pylon, emergency heal. You know, if you need to run away, this is perfect.
That's good. All right, I'm gonna do the portal. If we want to continue on looking afterwards, we can. But right now.
Oh, there's a box right here. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I picked that one for you.
Oh, you did? Oh, look at this. Come here, look at this.
What'd you just fucking get? That's a red item. The mask. You got the mask.
No, I got a healing pass full. Grants me a temporary barrier. Oh,
that was a good one.
Yeah, oh, yeah, it's a good one. Now I need something that heals me all the time. Okay, when this guy gets low health, we both ought to just focus his ass.
Ah! Yeah. Ah! Ah! I'm in the air! I miss being able to use Huntress to like get up there like right on him. Oh,
yeah,
no.
I miss using the loader.
Dude, yeah.
Run,
I was talking
run.
about...
Use your thing before it explodes. Your tactical.
I'm good. I'm behind things.
Oh yeah, because break line of sight and your tactical will prevent the damage from that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dead.
Make sure there's one for me, asshole.
I will. Oh yeah, because it's one of those like you walk on it and fix it up. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm only calling you an asshole because you're the one who does that shit.
I don't do it on purpose. I hope you know that.
I know you don't, but you still do it.
A lot of times I'm running for my fucking life trying to live. And
trying not to get shit on. Yeah. If you find a leeching seed, I want one of them. If you could be so kind as to give it. Even though with that character, the leeching seed's amazing. You get 4 health per shot. But the leeching seed on these drones is actually really good.
Yeah, I don't doubt that at all.
Dude, these drones, give me the hammer too. If you want to, like, if you find a red hammer, I know you like your red items, I do too, but if you give me the hammer, these drones will fucking destroy everything. Like...
Well, if we're going for long run, yeah, we'll make sure to, like, evenly distribute the shit out, which I'm fine with going for a long run, actually.
I mean, I played one game that lasted me like an hour. I streamed for 10 hours today, apparently.
Are you still streaming?
Yeah, I just started this one. I stopped because I went to play PUBG, and I got murdered in this game. I kind of like this version of the engineer better than the stationary turrets, because the stationaries just die so fucking fast.
Yeah. Like gasoline.
And they still get my items, so... Gasoline's alright, but if you find a scrapper, they're always one that I get rid of. I mean, it's not a lie. Getting kill effects are actually really nice.
Oh yeah.
Right. I'll let you have this box if you want it. Get you a chance at a red item. Dude, okay, I was playing my game that I did really good in today. I opened up normal chests. I got like 6 red items that game, dude.
Yeah, you would mention that you kept getting a bunch of them when you first joined the party.
It was ridiculous. Like, I got like 15 of them total throughout the whole day.
Dick.
What?
The fucking Shrine of Chance.
Yeah, I will sit here till it's on the fucking maniacal laughter phase to get that thing. It's a guaranteed 2 items. Like, it's always 2. These guided missiles, they will, like, track an enemy down across the map. I wish you would give me some of that money you're making over there. I just hear clack, 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 clack. What'd you give me? I guess I'll take a daisy.
I guess a bandolier isn't terrible.
It's actually really nice. If you to get
ammo packs are pretty good.
Next time you get a bandolier, let me have it, because my drones get it, and it drops a shit ton of cooldown packs. Just one though. I'm just saying. Like, I know your character needs crit. I'll give you some sunglasses if I find them.
That was ironically the very first item I got.
Yeah, I might take 1 pair of sunglasses for myself because
the crit... that's a topaz and a backup mag.
Backup mag on that guy's beautiful.
Dude, the fucking hemorrhage is very good. But I'm actually gonna go with topaz brooch because the topaz brooch is pretty fucking good.
Yeah, topaz brooch on my drones is amazing.
There's a teddy bear scrapper.
I don't want it. I might get 1 teddy bear and hope that it gets rid of my my meat and not my dagger. If I get rid of my bleed damage, I'm not going to be able to survive. These guys have to have bleed. Cuz I've seen 15 blood loss, bro. Like a 15x bleed proc, it's ridiculous. I got stun damage on these guys. Ooh, a box. Ooh, 2 boxes. How many items do you have? Okay.
You have more than me. I'll always take a soldier syringe as well.
Oh my god, yes. I mean, maybe not so much on that guy, actually. Just because, like, his damage is based on trigger pull.
I say as I get another soldier syringe.
Yeah. I got 2 rocket pods, which is amazing.
Yes, I have one of those.
On my fucking drones, if I can get like 5 of them, my drones will be launching like an absurd amount of...
And they do more, the more you have, the more damage they do too, bro.
Do you want a personal... Ooh. How many... Do you have any boxes over there?
I do not see any, hold on.
Well, I really want this for myself. I'm gonna take it because we're even now. It's a personal shield generator.
That thing, yeah.
The next, if you don't find any boxes over there, I'll let you have the next box I find. Actually, I'll let you have it anyways. It's right there. There's one right there. Because I'm going to use this Shrine of Chance and get 2 items. Or 1 if you took
That
one.
one's already open.
Oh, is it on top? It might be. It's right there to the right. To your right.
I'm gonna use the Shrine of Chance. I'm pretty sure that one was already open.
Oh, okay. Well, if I come over there and it's not, I'm going to point and laugh at you.
But the hell was that?
Oh my god, oh my god. What is this?
Oh, it's the Preonic Cube. Dude, that thing is like the best yellow in the game. You press triangle, it builds up this plasma ball that then shoots forward and does a shit ton of damage.
God. I still like the, what's it called?
That's the award you get for getting to the white map, the snow map, and getting to that treasure chest with the time limit on.
Oh, so I got that because you're in the game. Okay.
Have you not gotten it before?
No, I've never gotten that time chest. Never gave a fuck about it, you know. I have
that was me and Kendon that did that. Me and Kendon played the shit out of this game.
Yeah. I have, my favorites, the Royal Capacitor, the Lightning Bolt.
That thing is great.
And then you get the one that gives you more tactical
I'm pretty sure
uses.
I'm pretty sure ukulele procs it as well.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And I've seen that happen. It procs. The ukulele is a percentage proc. So
yeah. It is a sexy item to use.
Oh my god, it's like my favorite. Just because it's like, and fuck this one guy in particular. I think
you got everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna check one. There's a couple areas that are like hidden around the sides of the map that I'm gonna check. Yeah, I got an item over here. Okay, well just open it. No, it's totally fine. Now I can't get it. Now I can't get it. It was my movement speed increase. Oh, I'll come to you and fight here in a second, but I got a big fucking problem on me.
You're fine.
It's a flaming stone titan.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. This guy's dead. I'm just sitting here procking his bleed and shit. Because hemorrhage in this character is so fucking good.
Yeah, if we can kill a boss within 5 seconds, that would be awesome. I think I have to damage
Dude, that's a fuel cell. It's a fuel cell, bro. You get 2 procs to the Prana Accumulator, which is fucking absurdly good. You want to talk about a field wipe? That is a fucking field wipe, bro.
Yeah, my field wipes, I actually don't need field wipes on this character.
Well, if you don't want that, I'll take it whenever you drop it.
Go for it, I don't want it. I got my items over here. I'm still fighting this piece of shit.
Bro, this fucking dude called Steve RMQ put facts superhero fans need to accept. Flash solos the Avengers, Superman beats Thor, and Spider-Man is the best Marvel superhero.
Debatably. Alright, before we teleport, Anthony, I want to go get this item.
You're good. Sorry, Muddo was talking to me.
No, you're fine. I was just making sure you were aware. Oh. Oh! I didn't realize that the boss dropped the fuel cell.
Yeah.
I thought like you had just like found one in a box and I was like, take it. It's hard for me to target shit when you kill it.
Sorry, I'm very good with this character, man.
I like that character a lot. I'm just garbage with him. The bleed procs he can do is nice. You want to see bleed procs? Let these guys, let these 2 turrets focus on something that has a shit ton of health. Alright, I'm gonna go get that item and then we can teleport.
Sounds good.
I need a sprint speed boost. Like, fuck.
Yeah, man, I miss my double jumps and shit. Like, I miss being able to fly around the map the way I used to.
Yeah, I miss being able to have like 42 jumps. But then you touch the ground once and die. Instantly. Alright, you're good to go. Oh wait, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it! Ah, Shrine of Chance, Shrine of Chance. Shrine of Chance. I could have gotten like a red item. Ah.
Bruh. I just watched this dude J Sweat kill a guy in Warzone, and he says #1 controller settings on my latest video. This dude, I guess he's playing with a fucking Xbox. This dude said, yeah, he said, yeah, I'd have the same reaction as this guy if I get killed like this in Warzone. He was popping a syringe as this guy, before this dude came around the corner, started killing him. The syringe was already overcharging his health and healed him, so he couldn't. So he turned around, beamed the dude, threw a knife, and killed him instantly. The guy was like, what?
Yeah, Warzone is unbalanced as fuck, man. I can't express that enough.
Yeah. And the dude's not laughing or anything. He's just got a straight face. I'm like, buddy, that shit looks staged as hell. You just happened to be popping that syringe as he was coming around the corner to the fact to where he couldn't kill you because your health was severely boosted.
I'm sorry, whispering the jar, man. This thing is so fucking good. Oh, dude, the jar is banned.
Yeah, and there's some pretty suspicious shit that happens in Warzone, and that would be a prime example of it.
Yeah. Like when he said, and the dude looks like the type of kid, well, you're not on my level, so your opinion's invalid. It's like, okay, motherfucker. Yeah. So if I shoot you from across the map, what you gonna say? You gonna tell me good shot, or you gonna call me a cheating cunt fucking bitch?
Yeah, exactly.
If anyone starts talking like shit talk like that, bro, I'm literally just dead face, straight to his face, whatever. Like, dude, I will kill you, and I'm not talking about it in a video game. Like,
no, you know what you do? You know what you do when they do that shit? Just look at him and be like, now that is called a one-shot, one-kill, peasant.
Insect. Now, do you want a supermassive leech, Anthony?
That does sound nice. Cannot deny, a supermassive leech is very good.
I never get to use it because I die before I get. Oh, you got an infusion, you stupid bastard.
I did get an infusion, yes.
If I get a better artifact or whatever, I'm gonna give you this stupid ass fucking... I just got another red item! Oh
Fuck
my
you.
God, I got the sentient
The
meat
sentinel meat, that thing is amazingly, stupidly not worth it, but like,
oh, it's
great
so
at the
good,
same
though.
time.
It's so good. And now my fucking drones have it. The Tesla on these drones is insane.
Oh, I don't doubt that at all, man.
Oh my God, bro.
Fucking wisps, bro. Look at how annoying the wisps are, man.
Yeah, once we get into the maniacal lab. I'm
way ahead.
I cannot wait.
I'm way ahead of you. I'm coming.
Yeah, off topic, I just watched the video. I cannot wait to get to that point of One Piece. I just saw that our boy Luffy has a $3 billion bounty on him.
That's like past where I'm at, because he has a 1.5 where he's at now. That's like manga shit.
Yeah, the manga stuff, yeah, because I think he beat Kaido. I think he beat him.
He's gonna beat Kaido.
Logically speaking, yeah. I don't know how sure. Rhino, we are not talking, but don't talk about Luffy's.
Don't fucking dare! Don't you dare ruin that shit for me.
Luffy's devil fruit is not what you think it is.
I know you already ruined it. It's not the gum fruit. Shut up! Don't fucking speak.
No. Okay.
Don't speak.
No.
Rhino, shush! Do not. He does not want to know.
I've been watching this.
No. I don't know either. No. Listen. I'm not ruining anything. All I'm knowing is not what I've read, but what I've heard, and by all these memes and shit that have been coming out. Like, I know he's got the gum fruit because it's rubber, but from what I understand, there was something that I saw, and again, I'm just telling you what I read. So it ain't like I looked it up like, oh no, he definitely has this. There's something about him being Joy Boy, or whoever the fuck that is.
I don't know who that is.
Joy Boy is like lore-centric One Piece. That's something that they've only ever hinted at. Whether Luffy is a reincarnation of Joy Boy or not, I'm not gonna say. But from what Anthony said, is they ruined his devil fruit. They changed it. It's not the rubber fruit, but I don't know. I'm waiting. But no, I know he's gonna beat Kaido. That's a guarantee. That he's the bad guy.
I think he already has, because like I said, it's in the manga, so I'm going by the manga. His picture's different. He looks like he's on fire.
Yeah, well, and that would make sense. Manga-wise, he is definitely already beaten Kaido. The next chapter's already coming out. Hey, Anthony.
What?
Well, see, and I was also going to say, too,
much better.
Fucking great.
I was also going to say too. It could. I don't know if that's true, but if they did change, what would be cool is now again. I'm not saying you're wrong, but the way right now, what I understand, he ate the gum fruit. He ate the rubber fruit.
Well, yeah.
But here's the thing. He also has Hakai. I'm wondering, or Haki. Yeah, Haki. Excuse me.
Yeah, you're
it's
good.
so
No,
close.
yeah. I want to say real fast, I did not look it up on purpose. The guy was talking about the name of the fruit, and I was like, what the hell is that? So I looked it up, and it spoiled the whole thing. I was like, oh!
Yeah,
Okay, so
Gamu
Luffy's
Gamu
a
no
monster.
is the rubber fruit in Japanese.
Yeah, Gamu
but
Gamu no Mi.
according to this
YouTuber,
YouTuber, the new manga revealed that he doesn't actually have the rubber fruit, which doesn't really ruin much because I don't know what it is yet. Because I told Anthony to shut the fuck up when he started talking about it. I was very malicious about it.
I was also going to say too that I don't know how accurate the anime follows the manga,
Like,
but I was
really close.
Like really close. Okay.
Yeah,
Because
like
the reason I was going to say, because I know people have told me, regardless of what anime you watch, if you just watch the anime and don't read the manga, there's going to be certain details that you might miss just because these animation companies leave that shit out on purpose, or they just don't care to go that in detail.
And the way it works for One Piece is they leave out like extra bits. They don't. The story and what happens to the characters is the exact same. Anthony, can I have some help, please? I'm getting shit on over it. Never mind, I got it. My turrets are here. My turrets were just off in fuck off land.
Where I got the Emperor from was literally off of like the fucking One Piece wiki.
Yeah. And it was like, oh, what's the gum? Oh my god, Anthony.
What the fuck are you on, bro? 3? I haven't even gotten 1.
I don't know, man, and I got one that's a free fucking life, so I'm gonna be alive for a minute.
Yeah, Ryan, if you want to know what it is, just look up Gomu Gomu no Mi.
Yeah,
that's completely up to you, but it's pretty fucking cool.
Gamu Gamu no Mi is the rubber fruit, and what it is the rubber. Go ahead, sorry.
I was just going to say, I don't think it's going to really spoil it too much for me because they've been really hinting at maybe not necessarily that Luffy's this, like they're saying there's something special about Luffy. I'm like, well, his granddaddy's Garp. Like his granddaddy's Garp and his dad is Rocks. Oh, well, not Rocks, but is Monkey D. Dragon.
Yeah, Monkey Garp and Monkey D. Dragon.
And his uncle, I mean, I already had this spoiled for me, but I mean, at the same time, it really didn't, because you can tell by looking at Roger and looking at Luffy, they have to be blood related, because they look almost the same, and fucking Roger's his uncle.
Well, and there's a theory that, I mean, is that confirmed? Is that, like, definitely his uncle for sure, 100%?
From what I understand, Roger was Ace's dad.
Yes. But no, Ace and Luffy are not blood brothers.
Okay, that's right. They are adopted.
Yeah, they grew up in the same town and they had the same dream, basically. What my understanding is, and this is a theory, this is my personal One Piece theory, is that Luffy, they're gonna make Luffy Roger's reincarnation. Because they are very similar.
It feels like they've been hinting to that for a while, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's closer to Roger than what I think, and I think that's it. Like, that was his... Because Roger was the most powerful pirate. Like, I know they were talking about, like, I guess when Roger and Garp were in their prime, the strongest pirate was actually Rocks D. Zerbeck or whatever, because he had Kaido, he had Whitebeard.
The Rocks pirates,
But at the same time...
I need you to fuck off! Oh my god! Oh my god, bro! Oh my god! I don't know if you saw what just happened to me, but dude, that guy came out with the fucking machine gun and
you
gave me
gotta
a
run away, man.
I didn't have time to, man.
But from what I understand and what I was seeing, Rocks is well, I mean, at that time it was basically a younger Roger. Like, I don't even think his mustache was fully grown at the time, or it was grown a little bit, but not fully, and it was a younger Garp, like prime Garp. And I'm like, okay, so that was many years in the past, because I think, because Roger lived to be 56 or 57 before he was executed.
Yeah.
And he's got, like, he has, like, solid black hair, and Garp has black hair. And I'm like, okay, so he had to be in his 20s, early 30s, and Garp was, like, in his 40s or whatever. So from what I understand, 40s or late 30s, Roger wasn't as strong as he was before he was executed, because the way I understand it, by the time Roger was executed, he was de facto the strongest pirate in the world of One Piece.
Technically. He
The
wasn't...
only...
that's the debatable thing right there.
Yeah, it is. Okay, because Goldie Roger
seen...
didn't have a devil fruit or anything. He
yeah,
was
well, that's what I'm
hockey.
getting... Yeah,
but
yeah,
Kaido has a... Kaido doesn't just have a devil fruit. He has like one of the legendary devil fruits or whatever.
Legendary zone type. It's a mythic zone type that turns him into a dragon.
Yeah, it turns him into a dragon, gives him the hard scales. Like Kaido is exactly what you would... Kaido is basically Shigoki from fucking One Piece from For Honor. It's really hard skin, hits like a fucking train. Like he's the embodiment of what a beast would be, because he acts like one and he has the power of one, like physically and I guess power-wise. But the reason why I was saying like... I'm trying to make sure I word this correctly. What I was hearing and what people explained it to me, people I've watched, Roger was called King of the Pirates because he was the only pirate and crew, and had the only crew that actually made it to the last island in the Grand Line and sailed back. But he also was considered that way because of his mastery of hockey.
Maybe that they didn't explain that in the episodes. I've seen Roger's backstory, most of it. Like they showed what happened, his life, and how he died, and all that. Like an actual in-depth. Like the show is telling you this is what happened, and they didn't say anything about him being the strongest hockey, but that might be a development that I just haven't seen. You know,
I think that was confirmed in the manga. That's the reason why I'm saying. And I'm going. I think most of this is being pulled from the manga. I do know animated. Yeah, animation wise. They show where he smacks Odin and sends Odin flying, like, oh, samurai, and sends him flying, and then Whitebeard comes in. And then they said, by the way, that was not them fighting, that was them doing a greeting, like just clashing their swords as a greet. And I'm like, yeah and their fucking clash damn near destroyed the island.
Yeah, okay, that is canon. I did, that is actually something, because they showed Odin, Kozuki Odin's backstory, and, fucking Roger's backstory at the same time. And, I mean, first off, Kozuki Odin was a fucking baller, and if he wasn't an idiot, he would have killed Kaido. Like, hands down. But,
because Odin's hockey is the same hockey that Luffy's losing against Kaido right now in the anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, actually, I'm pretty sure it's both Luffy and Zoro are using Odin's hockey. Because I'm pretty sure Zoro...
No.
Zoro, I feel...
No.
Yeah, because it was like, he was like harnessing the hockey in his sword to fight Kaido.
Zoro, yes. Luffy, no. Luffy
there's...
that.
I was gonna add into... I know we're kind of throwing our own two things. There's also a theory going around that Zoro has something special in him. Something like a demon or whatnot. That's eventually... That they're hinting towards it, that when that shit fully unlocks, he is going to be the strongest swordsman in One Piece.
He's going to be a beast.
If we're talking like right now in the anime, I firmly believe that if him and Luffy fought, Zoro might actually come on top. Because
Zoro would kill the fuck out of Luffy. Yeah,
Zoro's
a beast.
Monster.
No, I actually have the same theory myself. I developed from watching, 1,015 episodes of the show, that Zoro might have a demon of some kind in him, and that would be awesome. That would introduce a demonic race into the game. That would make the next arc and the next chapters become it. The show's gonna become much bigger than what it is now.
Exactly. Because Zoro is basically Luffy's Vegeta, and I was like, dude, I don't care what anybody says. I know that I just watched the filler where Zoro was mind controlled by the horse. I'm in Water 7's arc, by the way, on Netflix. So I'm going through it, and cool thing, I'm trying to watch it and catch up with it. But see, even on Hulu, they go up to season 9. I think season 9 or season 10, and then they stop, which their seasons are different than the seasons I got on Netflix. So on Netflix, I think by July 22nd is going to add in 3 more seasons and take it to season 13, Netflix standards. By the end of that, I think it was showing, which I don't know, I'll have to fully check it when I get here, but I think by the end of that one, it'll take us to, I think, right when it says Luffy and them head towards Marineford to rescue Ace.
Ah, you're there. Okay, that's a good part of the story.
When those seasons come. Now I'm excited to watch Marineford, even though I've already had some stuff spoiled for me. But everybody says, like, even if you had it spoiled, just to watch that, even after getting the spoilers, is a fucking experience, because that's one of the best arcs in One Piece.
Oh yeah, it is. How much is spoiled for you?
I know Whitebeard dies. I know it spoils how Blackbeard gets his devil fruit, which how he dies is fucking menacing as hell because he's just a statue. I know Ace gets ran through. I know Garp was going to go attack Ankui or whatever his name is, then Shigoku or Shigoki or Sengoku came up behind him and basically put like. That was another debate I'm seeing is there's a lot of people saying that the Lava Admiral would kill Garp, and a lot of people are saying, no, you don't understand. Garp is a Vice Admiral because he chooses to stay at that rank, not the fact that he can't get the Admiral rank.
Garp is the only Admiral in like history that's ever fought Gold Roger and like lived. Like that was like the whole thing. Like Garp and Gold Roger
well, see,
have,
it
like,
was him.
Their fight is infamous.
Yeah, it was him and Gold and Roger. Both of them together, it took both of them to beat Rocks. And that was before Roger had all of his superpower. Well, I say superpowers, but like his mastery at hockey. And that's what somebody was saying, like, Roger was so strong because of his mastery that I was like, yeah, imagine if he would have had a fucking Devil Fruit on top of that. To me, that's one of the reasons why Luffy's so strong, because he's got hockey and this Devil Fruit.
Oh, dude, Devil Fruits are broken. Also, Anthony, I'm letting you have the rest of the items in here.
Yeah,
because you're behind.
Well, which I know, you know, there's a big drawback to the, you know, you can't swim on, you can't swim with them. But another thing that they were saying too, that Shanks, the reason why people still saying that Shanks is still stronger than Luffy, I'm like, well, he's got a higher bounty. But also they were saying the reason why Shanks is so strong is because he's got, I think they were actually hitting that. He's got 3 different types of hockey.
Probably.
He's got Conquerors, observational, and I forget what the last one
Actually, all of the characters have that at the end of the end. Where I'm at now.
He has Supreme King hockey, is what
okay.
Yeah, that right there. Conqueror, Supreme Key, and I forget.
Whatever,
I can explain that to you right now. That's something that I've been watching happen the whole time. Okay, so Conquerors is just a special hockey. It's like a magical kind of thing where it's not really anything different. It's just more condensed hockey, and what it really means is that the person who has it is destined to do something great with that power because it's more powerful than anything else. Observational hockey is something that you train by practicing hockey that allows you to read your opponent's moves by extending your hockey and touching them. So everybody has the potential to use observational hockey. But Shanks's might just be exceptionally powerful, which would make a lot of sense.
Or because he's been using it so much.
Here, I will do this for you, Anthony. I didn't mean to do that. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to grab this.
But I'm still learning and all. But see, I already knew that Luffy was. And see, when they were showing all that, I was like, okay, either he doesn't have the same Devil Fruit they're saying, or his hockey is mixing with his Devil Fruit that's changing its properties, because this man ain't supposed to be on fire, and it's showing him on fire. Like they were saying that in One Piece's world, he's got something to link with. So there's apparently gods of the world, and they're saying that his Devil Fruit is actually one of the gods' Devil Fruit. Like basically, he's supposed to be something akin to the Monkey King.
I wouldn't know. I'd have to watch the anime more to find that out. But here's
I'll just say this: fucking the Devil Fruit Luffy ate and stole from Shanks. If I was in that scenario,
hard.
Yeah, if I was there in that scenario and I was Shanks, I might have killed Luffy.
No, but okay. So the thing about Luffy's Devil Fruit that makes sense of it not being the rubber fruit, because like seriously, this boy survived some shit.
Yeah, and literally, actually, I had told you that.
What's the name of it?
What is Gomu Gomu no Mi? That is the name of his Devil Fruit.
And in Japanese, it means rubber Devil Fruit, or rubber fruit.
Yeah, that's what I'm. As a Haido no Mi.
Don't read anything out. He doesn't want to know.
I don't.
Oh no! I'm talking about the Gomu Gomu no Mi. That's what I'm reading.
Oh yeah. And Haido no Mi is the new release of it. Also, the teleporter is in here, a very bad location. How many items do you have?
Read that. No.
Yeah, meaning rubber human. Yeah, rubber human.
Yeah, okay, now look up what Luffy's true thing is. I can't remember what it's called.
It says that he's... Okay, well, I'm trying... Because I don't know what part Nameless doesn't want to be spoiled on, so...
He doesn't know what Luffy's true power is. The rubber part is fine.
Paramecia? Yeah, Paramecia, which, fucking Inaru... I fucking hate that faggot, dude.
I love him. He's a piece of shit.
Oh well, for that part, but it was fact of, dude, when Luffy negates his lightning, that motherfucker
That's
throws such
actually
a
one of the
fit.
things.
He
To say this, Luffy has lived shit through like the lightning and then just pure. He's been like lit on fire and lived and shit. Like he's like gone through some shit.
He
Luffy's,
has touched a man who has a devil fruit that burns at 10,000 degrees Celsius.
Yeah,
Okay?
Luffy's
That's
true
hot.
devil fruit explains why.
Are you talking about the lava dude?
Well, one of them lava dudes.
His name's Don.
Don something or other.
Don. It starts with an A.
Alright, I'm seriously done picking up items. I'm just gonna use the radar beacon for you. I've been just
okay, so
Yeah,
that was right. Yeah, I'm reading. Yeah, okay, so that's okay. I understand why he's on fire now. That's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like people were saying, I'm not spoiling it, but people were talking about the whole Monkey King thing. Okay, I understand where that's coming from now.
Yeah, and they, as far as where I'm at, they haven't introduced gods or devils or anything like that, which would make sense. There's a devil fruit. The ocean literally kills you for eating it. Like that, it would make a lot of sense to say there's more than just like pirates. And then there's the 100-year dark period that they, there's a history that was lost.
Oh my god, my first red item was a Harlot Afterburner.
You lucky bastard. But, there's the 100-year dark period that Robin's trying to figure out, which, by the way, Robin is waifu. Robin's the best character in the fucking game, or the fucking anime, sorry if you don't think so.
I can sort of agree with that. My favorite personally is Sanji and Zoro. I can't even say that. I love the whole crew.
Every one of them,
Stay the fuck away from me.
Run.
There's times right now where Sanji pisses me off. I wish Zoro would choke his ass out.
I love Sanji.
Like his simping to the point to where like when they were fighting the Foxy pirates and women would show a little bit of leg, he would crash out. I'm like, I'd be like, dude, if my character was in here, I'd kick Sanji in the balls.
Yeah.
And just grab him and throw his ass over and be like, be a Sigma, not a simp.
That is literally just Sanji's character, though, and I fucking love it. It's funny.
Don't get me wrong. Like, there's times where I laugh, but then there's times where I'm just like, God damn it, Sanji, you make it hard not want to choke your fucking ass out. Because there's times like he'll call Zoro Mosshead, and he's like, at least I ain't no fucking simp. And he's just like, what you say, nigga?
I fucking love that shit, bro.
And Zoro's looking at him like, you heard me. Do I need to repeat myself, or you got too much titty on your brain?
Mosshead.
And
I love that.
And the fact that he, like, in the dub, I'm watching the English dub, Sanji's voice actor is the voice actor for fucking Trunks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I'm just like, bruh, I can't take Trunks seriously again. Every time I see him around Bulma, I'm going to be expecting him to stare at her titties. Even though that's his mama.
Hey, I'm taking that red item chest. You can suck my dick.
No, you're fucking not. You have like 4. I have 1.
I have enough money to buy it, though. Fine. If it's anything that's not you, don't back up. I want to see what it is at least. You bitch. That would be so good on my guns, but fine. You can have it. My fucking turrets would shred shit with that. Oh my god.
I do have what?
Literally
1,
three.
2, 3. You have 3.
Yeah.
I just got my second
I'm
one.
letting you have all the items here.
Oh, I don't want to hear it.
Fine, I'm gonna go start buying items then, you piece of shit.
Teleporter. I think I found everything. Majority of stuff.
Are you sure? Because there's still like a shit ton of chests that are around. Oh, crafters
I think
maybe.
yeah, there's a lot of them that crafters, man.
I'm gonna go check a couple out just in case you're stupid. But
yeah.
you know.
I mean, I probably am. I probably missed a couple.
No, you're probably right. There are items I left on the ground.
One of them is a rusted key thing. Do you have the rusted key?
Yes. Yes, I do. Where's that at? I also left some items on the ground for you, but they're next to the teleporter, so we can... I don't know what this fireball is, but I'm launching fireballs like you would not believe. I'm not against it. What's this? Aha. Oh, it's a fucking... Wow. It's gonna boost both of us. It's the fucking Daisy. Yeah, I got some money. I'll come buy that.
Oh, wait,
there's
another rusted key, thank you.
Actually, yes, the rusted key can be amazing.
Yeah. Alright, let's get this shit back.
Alright, so there are items on the ground. They're little pouches. I left them. There's one right here, down here, Anthony. It's a gasoline, but you'll... Right here. Right here, you crazy bastard. I don't want you to be completely behind. At least this way you can do some more damage. Because I'm pretty stacked at this point. I could use a leeching seed. Let's see, where do we need to go? Alright, this way. Teleporter's over here. You see that bustling fungus thing over there? By that...
Yeah.
There's nothing there. I don't... Alright, so there should be an item on the ground over here. Oh, that's not good. We are probably going to get shit on in here. But at least you have everything, so if you do end up dying, or one of us ends up dying, it's not like we're losing anything. Oh, there's just an ocular HUD. It's a crit. It's the crit thing.
God damn it! I miss Huntress. The mobility on this character sucks.
Yeah, he really does, because you can't get up anywhere without double jump. And I got a wax quail for you right here, so you'll be able to boost forward when you get a little bit more speed on you.
Is the thing back here in this crevice?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, come get this wax quail, though. That'll help at least.
Let's kill this fucking boss as fast as possible then.
Yes, and it's like I said, at least we're getting all the items so that if one of us dies... The amount of
Devin, there's some bats up behind me, bud.
Oh, don't worry. Watch this. Watch this. Come here, drones. Watch this. You ready? Dead. Oh, it's not even that bad. We're in the maniacal laughter, though.
They're bad when they fucking touch you.
Yeah, and they're bad when you don't have like things that auto damage for you. But yeah, did you get that quail?
I did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I
you have
teleported.
This way.
What? I only have one. Oh wait, when are they gonna quail?
If I'd have known, I would have taken it, but no, it's fine.
I didn't know. I actually didn't even know I had a quail.
I'm not bitching. It's nice. Just sprint and you can fucking dodge. Oh man, we might not. We might want to fight the boss out it. Okay, yep. I'm not fighting the boss in here. Sorry. Maybe a little bit of it, but this is so bad to fight this bitch in here. Nope. No way. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm already at almost half health. I'm leaving. Or, okay, I was about to talk so much shit on you, brother. Man, I don't know how we're supposed to kill a boss within 5 seconds of it spawning.
Oh, someone's dead.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. We'll be fine.
Ow! Touch me like that again, I dare you. God, having 3 of the invisibility things is actually very fucking nice, I have to say.
Yes, it is, because it lasts for fucking ever. Alright,
feathers, man.
Oh, cool. I'll take another feather. 2 jumps. Yeah, I'm not bitching.
I'm not bitching either. I now have mobility again.
I know, right?
What?
This is the shittiest teleport spawn I think I've ever seen.
Hey,
oh, yeah.
you said you're chapter 10-15 in the anime, right?
And episode... I'm on the most current episode my app has, so I'm like 1015, 14,
No,
16.
the most current episode's 1024.
Well, that on my oh, then they've added more, so I got episodes to watch, which is good to hear. I like that.
That's a decent amount of episodes to watch.
It's
too.
like 10.
Episodes almost.
Let's get the fuck out of here, man. This one sucks.
Yeah.
With the stationary turrets, it's impossible because them little mortar shooting bastards.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm gonna be up to 1024 soon, because I am so eager to see what happens, bro. I love One Piece. It is by far my favorite anime.
It is amazing, and I have to say it's probably mine as well.
I'm calling dibs on these 2 boxes.
Fuck you.
Well, I mean, you didn't call dibs. So.
Oh god, that's a boss! I don't want to fight you right now!
Is it the big yellow one?
No, it's the eye.
Oh, shit, this guy's not a problem.
Yeah, he's not bad.
The blue guy is, though. I didn't see him.
Wait, one's down.
Drones, can you fucking come down here, please? That would be nice.
Blue guy's dead in like 2 shots.
Yeah, my drones are fucking off in La La Land, so what's this? Give me something that isn't the radar beacon. I don't need it. You want a jade elephant?
Nah, I would, but I did the brand accumulator. I love too much.
The jade elephant's that one that's like I don't ever get to use it before I die.
Yeah, it's like you have to use that shit just right.
Well, it lasts for a while, but still. Oh, I'm getting shot. Oh god, brass contraptions bad.
There's a lot of bad stuff, man. The brass contraptions are the ones that insta kill you, man.
Like damn near the not the normal ones. The normal ones won't, but the big ones. Oh, yeah. The red ones are the worst. But my drones are literally doing the most absurd amount of damage I've seen in a while. Well, let's fight Mithrix instead of doing the artifact. And we need to get you the captain unlocked anyways. It's a damn shame we didn't go to the other area. I like fighting the big robot that you get from beating up the fucking... Another feather. I can jump 3 times.
Oh, that's a call of the mountain.
Do it. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
you already know.
Yeah, I know. I'm way ahead of you.
You gotta do it. If you don't do it, you're a fucking noob.
I know. Yeah, that is a requirement when you see that thing.
Come on. No, let me
Actually, when we die, I want to see if I can get a friend in here. See if he sells Whiskey Rain stuff.
So who now?
Kenton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting to play with them.
I got another fuel cell. Aha.
Oh, give me the band. I will always take a band. I don't care what I have. A band is just, it's so fucking
okay, Kajaro's band is. Renaald's band is kind of shit.
It's not that bad. It's viable. I wouldn't like focus on Renaald's.
Hey, lockbox. Right here.
Ooh, yes, I do have a key. Ow! Ow! I want to point out I was midair and the fuckers threw me.
Oh, yeah, the wisps yeeted you?
Dude, I almost died.
Yeah.
I didn't almost die, but if I didn't have my jump, whatever, I would have died. Oh,
it's
Nick, I didn't even know you were fucking in here.
Yeah, I forgot to say hello.
I didn't even see you join.
It's literally 6. Oh my god,
yeah,
I got
it's
4
$6
jumps.
right now. And it is a 4-player game, so yeah, if you get that installed and downloaded, we can have a 4-player.
Dude, I don't want to see this game with 4 people. Oh my god.
What do you mean? What do you mean? We've never seen it with 4 people.
No, we
it's
haven't.
It's only going to be cancer.
Yeah, it's not. Actually, I don't think the enemies spawn more. I just think they do more damage, which is...
I know more loot spawns. Like, that has to be the thing.
Nope.
Yeah, actually, I think you're right.
I am right, unfortunately.
Ah, it's a green guy! Oh, no!
I'm coming. Run away. Use your invisibility to flee. I will
put my... Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Yeah. Deborah, there's a lot of bad stuff.
Oh my god, Anthony, why are you not What are you doing? I'm scared.
There's like 7 of them.
Yeah, sudden panic, dude. Sorry. It's fucking worst case scenario.
Dude, there's so many.
Because Anthony was just not...
Just call
I'm
killing them. I am killing them.
Just call me Rhino. That's what I go by as Rhino.
Yeah, he's a mean animal. You see, because rhinos are mean. Yeah, see, and that's a compliment. It's not an insult. I promise.
Yes, yes. oh no. Depending who you ask that's been in our group, I'm a first-class dick, depending on who you ask.
Yeah, the ones that you yell at. Or not yell, but you know what I mean.
It's mainly the ones that I get on their ass and they're no longer with us.
And they're like, oh, wait, he said mean things to me. I go cry to my daddy on social media. Another rocket. Oh, yeah. I got 4 of these fucking things.
So I meant to ask y'all. I meant to ask y'all, what is that Luffy's? Is that his whole hockey thing? Is the whole gear like Gear 4 and all?
Yes and no. It's his combination of hockey into his devil fruit.
Yeah, Gear 1.
Okay, so he's one of the only ones who has that shit.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So how do you know about Gear 4th yet? Because if not, I'm not going to ruin it.
Okay, I've seen his Gear 4 because I've watched some of the anime things where he's fighting Kaido, and he looks like a... it's called Bouncy Man. Yeah,
Bounce Man. Yeah, okay, so Gear 4th is him compressing his rubber into a specific form with a shit ton of hockey, okay? Gear 2nd is... Gear 2nd is Luffy pumping his blood.
Yeah, he uses his legs as pumps to like pump his blood faster, so like
more
oxygen.
So more oxygen, so he can hit harder, move faster, that sort of thing. Which
anime logic.
Yeah, it makes very little sense.
It makes sense in certain aspects. Like, oh yeah, more oxygen.
I was going to say Gear 4 basically. I'm so sorry. Gear 4 basically allows him to hit with enough force to go through Kaido's fucking defense.
Technically, when he hits his hockey, his
because how they described it, to make sure I understand it perfectly, he's able to condense his power to where it turns his rubber to basically an iron balloon.
Yeah, kinda, sorta. But no, Gear 4th on its own is not enough to hurt Kaido. It won't ruin the story by telling you this. You'll learn about this thing called Ryo, which is a specific kind of hockey that like goes in and destroys its target from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where he can hurt Kaido. But it's still at the point Luffy's still getting his ass whooped a lot. I'm gonna be honest. It's looking pretty dismal for the...
Well, I was about to say, he's going up against one of the Emperors. Like, it's just like when he fought Crocodile. They're not going to have him just run through because he's supposed to be fighting one of the infamous... Like, with Crocodile, he beat Crocodile through not... I know some people go plot armor. I'm like, no, it was actually kind of smart because it shows that like when he finally beat Crocodile and he was using his blood, I was like, that actually makes sense because your blood is made of water. So that makes sense that it's able to coat his body to where he's able to shut down Crocodile's sand powers.
Let's go! Let's go!
And I'm not going to lie,
Devin,
that's one of the worst ass beatings.
Let's go!
I'm fighting a fucking magma worm right now as well.
And that's what a lot of people were saying, because apparently in the beginning when Luffy beat Crocodile, people were like, well, dude, Crocodile's push over there. Like, no. Crocodile's actually extremely fucking strong. It's just that Luffy had his... Luffy had his weakness figured out pretty quickly.
Yeah,
like
and
in his
Luffy
second
is
fight,
not stupid, you know.
Mm-hmm. And he was using his blood, and I don't care what anybody says, Luffy's a bit of a fucking berserker. When he gets pissed, that fucker's relentless.
Dude, seriously, out of every anime I've seen where, like, you know, the main character gets angry and then you see his face on that, Luffy's is my favorite.
Yeah.
The
only other one that comes
close,
close,
and all that, it's like, bro, he's about to fuck some people up, man.
Yeah, the only one that I will say that I love more than his is for like Goku up a Dragon Ball. I mean, when he gets pissed to the point where he could run his fucking hand through you and rip your heart out and then not realize it till after it's done. That's the Goku I like, cause like when he did with Frieza, I'm like, that is the look of a man who is tired of your bullshit.
Absolutely.
My favorite is Luffy's because of the fact that when he's angry, he's not... It's not that he's gonna win by brute force, it's like he wins by sheer determination, bro. He takes beatings that shouldn't be physically possible and walks them off. Like...
Oh, yeah. Like at Water 7, when they ran into... When Frankie, because I've already met Frankie.
Yeah.
He just got done fighting Luffy, and right now they're running away from the city because of the whole Nico Robin thing. Which I know it's not Nico Robin's fault. It's because of this fucking assassination group or whatever.
Yeah.
They're kind of weird. What I understand, I was trying to look up some more into them. But when Usopp got his ass beat for him, that look that Luffy gave, like he wasn't gritting his teeth or anything. It was that fucking serious death look that he gives, which I think is what Manicor's talking about. And then he started cracking his knuckles. I said, every time he cracks his knuckles, he's fixing to beat somebody's ass.
Well, because he's no longer playing around. The thing about Luffy's character is he's playing around most of the time. But, like, they fucked with Usopp, and in a way that no one has fucked with Usopp, like, any of his crewmates before.
Other than, you know, Luffy beating the piss out of Usopp.
Yeah, but
let's talk about
that. That was the afterwards.
Okay, I was also going to say,
it was a respect thing, too, because, like, he did it because, like, you know, it'd be an insult to Usopp if he held back.
Yeah, and I was also going to say, too, like, I understood Usopp was upset, but the writing on that was irritating me a little bit. I'm like, y'all, just fully explain to Usopp why like, okay, like I ain't gonna say Usopp would have, like, you know, when you try to throw yourself into it, you wouldn't have said what Luffy said. Like, I'm the captain, you go with what I say. If you don't like it, you can leave. I would have been like, Usopp, they sat us down. A guy looked at the ship. He said that the main beam that holds the ship that you cannot repair that's what's busted. The keel of the ship, they can't repair that. If they take it out, they basically have to rebuild the ship anyways, and no ship's the same. It's not the fact that we don't have the money for the ship. It's the fact that for them to repair this ship, they basically have to build us a brand new one.
It is fucked, but you also gotta look at, like, Usopp's character. Like, he's like, you know, he's like kind of like the, I guess clingy is a good one to put.
I'll be honest with you. I know it's kind of bad to say this, but because he was being so stubborn with Luffy and biting off everybody's head, I'll be honest with you, bro. I know you fought with Luffy and you actually showed your smartness of how you can control the battlefield, but you deserve that ass whipping because
Yeah,
you did.
you
But
would
also
not
gotta
listen to
think-
reason.
Yeah, you also gotta think though, they're like 15 years old, dude.
Well,
Yeah.
Luffy's 17. I think
right where
Usopp's
he's
7.
at, yeah.
No,
Who's-
well,
Where
Luke-
they're
at
at in
the
the story, yes.
no, I don't. Is he 17?
Yes,
I guess
yes.
it
'Cause
has
they're,
been- yeah, it's been.
they're like
been
18,
a long
19
time.
where I'm at, yeah. Well, that's what I love about Nico Robin. She's just like, yeah, fuck it, I'll travel on
Dude,
this
she's
ship
like
with these
30
kids.
fucking years old. Yeah.
She's yeah. After the time skip, she's 29 because she's 27 right now.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like a 24-year skip when she first.
I
Like,
actually think Zoro's the oldest one.
no,
Nope.
Zoro's only 18.
Frankie is. Frankie's 45 years old.
Zoro's still a teenager. Like he's not.
Zoro is actually the same age as Luffy. Usopp
Yeah.
is. Chopper's the youngest at 15 when he's introduced to the show.
Bruh, it's so fucked to think of that because they don't act like they're that young. Nami doesn't either, and I'm just like, bruh.
Well, that's why the whole like the world knows.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh god. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
The entire Marine Corps knows how old they are. That's why that's like one of those things. Like, bro, like how the fuck are they doing what they're doing? And that's why, like, where I'm at in the show, Luffy has like just got his 300 million berry bounty. Like he's like 16, 17. You know, he's been a pirate for like 2 years now, and he's fucking has a 300 million berry bounty. Like that's absurd. Like that's not heard of.
Yeah.
And it's also the fact that a 7-man crew has over a 600 million berry bounty. A 7-man crew, like.
Can I have some help, Anthony? Oh, you're helping.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
I'm
I
right here.
These fucking drones.
But
in the sky
I
are
like it though.
horrible.
I like it though because how they go about it, but it's just because it shows room to grow and all, and it also shows the potential of all of them, including Nami, because Nami can be deviously smart when she wants to be. Like her
She's a
fucking
bitch,
IQ's
but I
pretty high.
love her.
I want to
she
point out
is.
though, just how like I was not prepared for the fucking emotion that was put into Water 7, bro. Like
No,
holy
the whole
fuck,
show.
man.
I mean, yeah, Water 7 in particular. Wait till you get to Marineford, dude.
I don't doubt that, dude. I'm excited, bro. But like,
Dude, okay.
the whole thing with Usopp was like, I was like, oh my fucking god, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, your best bet, Anthony, is just to avoid damage in this phase. Get rid of the
Yeah,
flyers. The
I
flyers
vaguely
are bad.
remember.
I was also gonna say too is like like when you watch that and I'm like, dude, I'm like these guys are young and they're like when you go to the thing where they're talking about all them hooking up, I'm like, dude, these guys are barely out of high school and there's people writing fucking Rule 34 of them fucking each other, like especially Chopper, and I'm like, dude, Chopper's like you said 15. I'm like, he's a fucking kid. What the hell?
Guess what,
I
though?
don't care.
Where I'm at in the store, Nami's an adult, so I'm officially within the bounds. Even though Robin's wife.
Dude, one of the things I watched
Robin's way
was
better than Nami.
I think this Venezuelan dude did some type of Rule 34. I'll have to tell y'all what the name of it is because it's kind of hard to find because he writes it it's in English, but the title of it's kind of in a different language how he writes it. This dude does. But that's some of the best Rule 34 shit I've seen because there's a 2-part. There's a 1 and then there's a 2. I'm waiting for the fucking third one. But the second one, Luffy hooks up with Nami and she's aggressive, and then you get to see a side of Luffy that you don't see, and it fucking shocks Nami because she's like, God, I feel so safe in his arms, and I'm like. Because it shows kind of a more maturity side of him, then it shows him being fucking stupid, and then, like, so he makes Nami scream because he basically powers up into his Gear 4, and it rocks the whole fucking ship. It scares, because Zoro's getting busy with fucking Robin, which is amazing, and then it shows Chopper making, Chopper's making up medicine, and it spills, and he's like, I'm making medicine for Nami, you idiot, He's like, oh, I'm sorry, Chopper and Zoro. I was about to have sex with Nami, and she punches him like, don't put it out, asshole.
Yeah, I can't watch porn of that show because I'm too fucking invested at this point.
Yeah, like seriously, it's one of the shows that I can't.
I am the asshole who saves a hentai catalog, though. I'm gonna be honest, but
it's good. I mean, I get where you come from because I was the same way with Dragon Ball. The one thing I like about it though is when they do the animation style, they do it differently to where you can tell it's not
the creators of the show doing it.
Yeah, exactly. And they leave out details. So, I mean, it's not weird at all. Because I mean, it was good. And I ain't sitting here saying that I watch it all the time. But what I saw, I was like, dude, because Robin uses her fucking powers.
I'm gonna be
And she
honest, bro. I definitely get turned on by the idea that she can summon arms and body parts. All right, dog.
Oh, dude, that's one thing I was saying, like, in one of the things, it's her and Chopper's in his monster form, but he's not, like, 30 fucking feet tall, and he's, like, aggressively fucking horny in this one, and she's trying to sleep with Nami, and she's got the door locked, and he's pounding on the door, so she fucking makes her ass appear through the door, and it's like her ass cut off at her knees.
Damn
while
right.
the rest of her body.
She could be fed up with me, and I could still get something.
Exactly. Like she's in the room asleep, but like nothing's happening to her in there. But her ass, and she can feel this too, because it's basically like she can feel it, but it's her, like she's morphed her body on the other side of the door, and Chopper's just going fucking ham, and she's sitting there going. And Nami wakes up and she's like, "Are you okay?" Ron's like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm just got a little bit of a stomach cramp." And it has a fucking emoji that's got the funny face like, "Oh yeah, she's got a stomach cramp, all right."
Yeah, see, like, okay, so my thing is here's the thing. Knowing what I know about the characters, they ain't never gonna hook up with one another.
Oh, no. See, Oda's already said that. Like, he wants the Straw Hats not to have relationships within the group because of the whole, like, it can cause problems.
Yes.
I'm like, that's true, because it most certainly can. That's proven time and time and again. You
And it would
better
be-
be that
Why
shit.
is he floating in the air with me? That's not okay.
I mean, I would like... I would like to see it.
No. Okay, I would like to
Goddamn.
see them get relationships, but not with each other. You know, because that would make more sense. Like, Luffy's already got a girl.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
Yamato.
Yamato? No! You haven't
Yeah.
met Boa Hancock yet.
No, I have not. But Yamato is
Bro, that's a
obsessed with
MILF.
Luffy.
Boa's a damn
Yamato-
MILF for Luffy.
Yamato
oh my
is-
god.
Oh, dude. Boa Hancock is... fucking, if I had a girl like that doting over me like that, I would...
I think
doing
they said
unholy
Yamato.
things.
Some people were wanting her and Zoro, and I'm like, well, that makes sense. But
I want
everybody,
them
But
to-
from what I understand, from what I've seen, Yamato's obsessed with Luffy.
Whoa! Whoa!
they both are probably going to have it out there. I mean, I don't even know who would be for Zoro, because somebody has said her, and then somebody has said Yamachiki or whatever, the girl that's with Smoker.
See, no.
She's
yeah,
too
I can
dedicated.
see that. I can see that, but Zoro won't have one. I can guarantee you that. Not
No, unless she's a badass swordswoman. No,
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
see.
saying.
I don't see
I don't-
Yamato being a love interest, though. I see Yamato being a fucking crew member, which will be awesome.
I'm
I
pretty sure
love
Yeah, okay,
Yamato.
and here's another thing I was going to throw in. Every one of them is going to have a relationship. Every one of them is going to have a relationship, including Zoro, but Zoro's going to have somebody
A
who's
different
almost
kind.
exactly like him, except she's female.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
feel
can't
like
wait.
Zoro's love interest was died with that one girl, whatever her name is.
And that's nothing you got to remember. There's been enough time she could be reincarnated into somebody.
That is true.
That is a thing that they actively include in the show. No, I don't. I actually would be okay if they didn't include love interests at all, but it has to happen eventually. Like it really, honestly does.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my drones get the.
I mean,
the free
they're
life.
already showing it with Boa and Luffy, and then you've got
I hope
apparently
she-
Sanji has a
Yeah.
couple.
Yeah, he does. He has that blonde chick in his hometown. She, I
Yeah.
can't. Oh no, I'm gonna die.
Like, so I don't have a problem with that because it goes to their characters. My thing about it is that, you know, you just like to see the progression of the story, and like I was telling Manicore, I said, dude, I would love if we got an actual One Piece game where we get to make our own fucking pirate.
Dude, yes, like a better Jump Force, but with One Piece pirates.
Well, see,
my God.
well, I ain't talking about like, you know, like arena fighting. Like Dragon
Like
Ball
a
Z,
story
Kakarot, like
game.
action RPG. You get your own ship, get your own crew, and
Right. And have
and
a
you've got like
DLC.
a whole, a whole plethora of characters to choose from. Like, you know, like it'd be really cool to play as Luffy and them, but we know how their story's going to go a certain way. But it'd be really cool if we get to make our own character and we have tie-ins and work with Luffy in them.
Yeah, exactly. And then you could have like a DLC where you end up like playing through the storyline like from a first-person perspective. You know, something because people would want that. I would love to play from Zoro's perspective, just fucking people up. But yes, I want a good solo player One Piece game with the original story, original concepts. All right, I need to be down
Yeah.
there, son of a bitch.
Like I wouldn't want a PvP say game of that, but I would like multiplayer. But it'd be you and your mates with your crew
Yes.
together helping the
Yes.
Straw Hats, not necessarily going against each other, but in the world
Yeah.
of One Piece. Because
Well-
I'm like, dude, that could be fun, and you would not have to include PvP because there's plenty of fucking enemies in the world of One Piece.
Yeah, and I think having a PvP setting for the players that are like that are fine, but having the ability to turn it off. You don't have to play PvP.
Yeah. Because the PvP would have to be balanced. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Because like Dreb was telling me that he's tired of seeing everybody saying that you have to have PvP. I said, yeah, none of it's balanced. Especially for some of these games, like when they come out, they don't do good because the PvP's such ass. I'm like, yeah, because they don't take time to balance that PvP. Not one single PvP is balanced. If that was the case, then Rainbow Six, then there wouldn't be a skill gap between like Rainbow Six Siege and fucking COD or any of the fighting games. Like if you're good at Rainbow Six Siege, you're going to be good at Mortal Kombat.
That was scary. Yeah, exactly.
Even though we know if a Siege player had never played a fighting game and they got a hold of Mortal Kombat, even a
Get
dude
there.
who's been playing it for a week is going to stomp their ass.
But fucked. You know, me, a player who's been playing Mortal Kombat drunk with my buddies every night for like 6 months of my life is gonna stomp on you.
Yeah,
Like,
or me who's had I had Xenoverse and then I got Xenoverse 2 when it released and I've played it since then. Now, I haven't done tournaments or everything, but I played with my buddies and all. I'm like, dude, if I went up against somebody who's never played that, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna beat the shit out of them, especially with my custom character, because my custom character has my own moves and my own skills.
Right,
so
you've
to be
personalized it.
Yeah, and that's what I told Joker. A little bit off topic, I told him when he was getting it, he said, well, I like Dragon Ball. I said, okay. He said, and I like fighting games. I said, okay, let me explain one thing real quick. I said, I don't care who you watch, don't care whose opinion you listen to. I'm going to tell you mine because I'm not bullshitting you. I said, now take it if you want to listen to it or not. I said, but do not come into Xenoverse expecting it to be like every other fighting game. I'm being very serious about that.
You're gonna get fucked on if you do that shit.
Yeah, and he was like, okay, explain. I was like, one thing, there's a leveling system. There is a level system. You have, when you start out, you're going to be level 1. It can go all the way up to 99. I don't care how good of a player you are, a level 1 character will never be able to beat a level 99 max unless they literally stand there and let them beat on them.
Or they have none of the good abilities.
Well, no. Even if they... Well, see, here's the thing. Xenoverse has been updating all those abilities. You know the bending... You remember the bending Kamehameha?
Yes.
People now use it in PvP because it actually does around 10,000 damage.
Right, whereas me using the fucking Spirit Bomb 3 and still somehow managing to slap you in the face with it.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking Spirit Bomb and Super Saiyan
a lot
3
of the moves, a lot of the moves have been updated, and now we actually have Super Saiyan God as an awoken skill.
Yeah, I just didn't want to buy the DLC because I'm cheap and lazy.
Oh no, I know, and that's understandable. But dude, I will say this: they have been listening more to their community. Super Saiyan God is fucking cracked.
Which
it is amazing.
Be, you know.
Well, see, you have Super Saiyan Blue and Evolution, but they have Key Drain. Super Saiyan God does not, because it does not boost your blast attacks. It boosts your basic attack damage. So if you're a basic striker, that is the perfect awoken skill for you to have, because it boosts your damage by almost 30%.
I'm sorry, man. I'm in a really intense boss fight. I'm really trying to be a part of
fine.
the conversation, but I'm getting shit on.
You're fine.
I died because the boss landed on me.
That's the reason why I'm kind of.
Dude.
That's the reason why I'm kind of just keep on going, because
Yeah.
I know y'all are listening, but I know y'all are doing something else. But
Oh, I'm definitely, like, conscious of what you're saying, but, like, I am. Anthony watched me almost get just utterly obliterated.
Dude, he was very close to touching his asshole.
like fucking, like pixels. Oh, there's a third form. That's right. Anthony, you died at the worst time.
It's not my fault! He landed on me! It's not
And
130,000 health, though.
steals all your items!
He gives items back, though.
I know,
What
but
did
he
you say?
gets soon enough.
what did you say, Kitsune? You platinum it? Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, boys. I'm really scared right now. I need my double jumps.
And even For Honor's completely different from other fighting games.
Give me my fucking double jump back. At least my move speed. Oh,
And see, and that's what that's what I told Joker. I said, listen, man, there's a leveling system, and I told him, and I said, and he was like, okay, I understand that. And I was like, and another thing too, I said, you have to put points into your character. I said that leveling system kills it for other fighting games. Because other fighting games, you have skill. I said, I don't care how much skill you got. If you're level 1 and I come at you with my custom character that's level 99, I will not have to transform, and I do not have to put skills. I said, I can literally tap you with my lightest attack and one-shot you. I shit you not.
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you do
punch.
here?
No fucking clue, dog. Aha. Yeah, it's like it's not a fuck you to the good players. Yeah, I was playing back when the
There's portals.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Okay, the fighting's great, especially when you're fighting with your buddies. But people who like Xenoverse is the type of game to where if you think you're good at fighting games, good luck.
Run.
Because even somebody who's bad at fighting games, but they're good at Xenoverse, will whip your ass.
Oh my god, yeah, they will. What is that?
I don't know. That's bad.
Yeah, that's really bad.
That's bad. I think I remember that creature. That's a bad creature. Don't let it touch you.
Oh, it's a percentage! I don't like percentages! Oh my god, man. I've beat this before, so like it shouldn't be too bad, right?
Theoretically speaking, no.
I mean, my robots do a shit ton. Don't touch me! Don't you touch me!
I don't think being in there is safe.
No, it's probably not. Oh! Don't touch me. Okay, I need to leave.
Yeah, you do.
Where's my robots? Why are they always dead? Wow!
Dead.
Wow! Hold on, I'm panicking. Man, if only I had my fucking teammate.
It's not my fault. He crushed me with his
You
fucking
were
glutes.
sitting there.
I was running. No, I was not sitting there. I was literally running. Like I was just,
Okay.
you know, not really paying attention to where he was. I was running, and right as I got to the middle, his fucking ass cheeks clapped on my face.
Might I ask you a question? Did you
What?
not know that he always lands in the fucking middle?
No, I did. I just didn't know where I was. I wasn't paying attention. I was listening to Rhino
Get me
speak.
outta here.
I thought you just died for a second, bro. The game
No,
froze.
I was gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be
The game
pissed.
froze for a second, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, okay, yes, no, but Xenoverse was great. I didn't want to have to buy the DLCs.
Oh, yeah,
And that's understandable. That's one thing I tell people. But it is worth it because they've been balancing a lot of the skills and okay, you remember you know when Ultra Instinct Goku came out, you know his the thing that he godly display where he throws the white looking spirit bomb at you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a player's move. You can actually get that, and it is it's fucking
Ridiculous.
Bro, it's bussin'.
Dude, I remember when the dude first showed me that you could use Kaioken and the Wolf Fang's fist together. Okay, I've never seen somebody I was watching 299 level players go up against each other. And this dude, he went into Kaioken times 20, and then he fucking proceeded to use Yamcha's basic bitch move. Starting move. And this man literally fucking killed the entire fucking, he just, his dude's entire, 4 health bars he had were gone in an instant. And it was ridiculous.
Oh yeah, and see if you're doing that, and if they get out of that, another thing I told Joker too. I said, and when I told Pice and them, I said, I'm gonna go and tell you right now. I said, don't be like Dragon Ball anime people and think that when you launch a Kamehameha, it's gonna make you invincible. It will not. Somebody will come up behind you, break your stamina instantly, and then you are absolutely fucked. You have lost the match. Put your controller down and prepare to be entirely raped, because if they do not go after you, they broke your stamina, and they're doing it as a pity party, because when your stamina is broke, you are their bitch from as least amount of 5 seconds all the way up to 20. If you have one little bar of stamina and they break your stamina, it will take damn near 20 seconds for your stamina to come back, and that is more than enough time for them to completely fucking kill you.
Yeah, and all the stamina moves that you have that are designed
don't use that shit.
You can
Yeah,
give you stamina, but it's so fucking hard to use. Anthony, can you press square?
It is, and I know there's people that use it, but I fight fast. I don't fight short like that unless I'm doing a skip with my buddy or whatever. I'm like, dude, I'll be like I told Joker, because I showed him on a match we went up against this AI. I said if I'm going up against somebody and I want to completely whip their ass and just be, you know, just to kind of flex, I said I won't even transform. I won't even use my skills. I will literally just throw hands with them. I will Bruce Lee them, and it is fucking funny because when they Z vanish, I know how to time it to where my dude will turn around and pop them in the face as they Z vanish behind me, and that you'd be surprised how many people that fucks up.
Oh yeah.
Because the AI does it, and for the longest time I never knew how you could do that. And all you gotta do is you just turn your controller in the direction that they Z vanish because the camera follows them, and
Right.
and you catch a lot of people that, like, I've seen a lot of people who've been playing for years, they still lose to that shit.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, and I ain't saying that like I'm the best Xenoverse player, because I most certainly am not, because you have people who literally meticulously pick out every little individual thing that gives them that. But that's what I was telling Joker. I was like, you'll have people who just shoot beam attacks all the time, and then when they go up against somebody who just throw hands, I said they can't do anything to them. I said, then I've seen people who don't even throw hands. All they do is they just learn how to stamina break you, guard you, and all. I said, and they will literally block your attack, stamina break you, and then hit you with a move for 30,000 damage, and the match will literally be over in 20 seconds. I said, it's fucking ridiculous how many different ways you can beat somebody. He said, well, what's the quickest you ever beat somebody? I said, it was 20 seconds. I said, the dude did not know what the fuck he was doing, and he was trying to play. He was trying to be a spam guard. I said I literally broke his stamina and hit him with a fucking with an Emperor's Death Beam with my Frieza character.
Amazing.
And just completely fucking obliterate. Yeah. So Frieza characters with Emperor's Death Beam and Revenge Death Ball Super Baby 2's move are the best DPS PvE farmers.
Dude, I literally
bosses in seconds.
I have insta-killed the final bosses with my fucking Frieza character. I'd go golden, I'd charge up my key, go golden, and then I use my Emperor's Death Beam, and dude, the only thing you'd see is these red beams, like minigun of red beams just piercing him, and his health bar, oh my god.
Meanwhile, I'm over here, I go Super Saiyan 3 and then just Special Beam Cannon somebody. Because it's an insult to get killed by the Special Beam Cannon, let's just be real.
Well, I'll be honest with you, though, but see, Special Beam Cannon has properties. It will go through Ultimate Balls, and I think it cancels them.
It's a good fucking move. I don't know about that. I wasn't around for that, but yeah.
That's what I'm saying now, because I remember, what was it? Because... Was it Super Baby 2? Yeah, so we were fighting him, and he launched one of his death balls at us, and Posse shot the Special Beam Cannon, or Special Needs Cannon if you watch Abridged, and it went through the fucking ball and hit Baby out of it. And I was like, did that shit really just go? I said, actually, that makes sense. I'm not even going to bitch about it. That does make sense. Because that is a pure piercing move.
Yeah, I was playing against this kid. He fucking was... he's like, you want to fight? And I was like, yeah, I'll fight you. And I went fucking Super Saiyan 3, right? And then I went to slap this kid with the Special Beam Cannon, which makes no fucking sense, because the only one who knows how to do that is Piccolo. I just want to point that out. But this kid went to use a Kamehameha, and I just fucking yeeted that shit straight through his shit and killed him with it. And I think the dude quit the game after that. But
yeah. But that is what it does. It does have the capacity to go through it. And see, another thing, too, like, there's a lot of people who play Xenoverse and they get pissed when other, like, Saiyans can learn, like, Namekian moves. I was like, well, they have the great loophole here. I said, you have a teacher. I said, it is confirmed that you could actually learn Piccolo's moves, because Gohan does, but Piccolo has to teach it to you, because it's his move. He designed it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it ain't like it's just for Namekians. Like the Majin Kamehameha, it's a Kamehameha that Majins use because it has their properties into it. It's not the fact that you can't use it. It's just the fact that it's only for Majin, because that's how they do the classes.
Yeah.
But but that's what I'm saying. Like you can only learn that move through Piccolo. Like you have to. Like I can't remember if you have to train with him or if you have to get it from a quest that he's a part of.
You have to train with him a bunch. I think you have to get to his max level of training.
Yeah, you train with him a bunch to get the quest to do the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also-
and that's what I try to tell people too, because it's a custom game. Like you're making a custom character, really and truly, your character has no limits. He can learn all the moves from the anime because they're all his teachers. And I'm like, well, that's fine because it does make it a little balanced because everybody has access to that, unless it's moves that you can't learn for that race because they're race locked.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Which are very specific. See, I was the asshole you saw playing Majin. And the Majin race, I'm sorry, I don't care what your opinions are, the Majin race is the most broken thing in that game. Alright, because, I mean, this is before Super Saiyan God was introduced to the game as well. Because I was easily going toe-to-toe with Super Saiyan 3 back when that was the meta of the game. Because the Majin, dude, the way their damage resistance works and their extra stamina that them fuckers have, and it was cracked. I'd come up, beat the fuck out of you, special beam canny into nothing. It was so good.
I was also going to tell you too. There's something else you need to be aware of. We no longer have just level 5 QQ mains.
Well, that would be fucking nice. Anthony, you should have put that by the teleporter.
So you remember how you were running into those modders who had perfect QQ mains level 5?
At everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
So Bandai, so the devs basically decided to, I guess, run with their own idea.
Outta here.
You have to do these special missions. You have to do these special missions. No, y'all were fine.
Wait, where'd I get a red item from?
It's your start. You start with that. It
Okay,
blocks like 2 projectiles for you.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm not just sitting here talking. I'm actually trying to do some stuff on Outriders, but I'm talking to y'all too. So don't worry about it if you cut me off. But I'm just saying because Namus apologized. I was like, no, you're fine. I said because we'll get to it eventually.
I'm apologizing because I had to yell at this dumbass for stealing my fucking item. Bastard.
It's your own item.
But yeah, we don't just have level 5. We have up to level 6, and you can actually farm those to be legitimately perfect without modding.
That's good. That's really just an insult to the modder.
Bruh, I'm going to be very honest with you. When I realized you could do that, because see, I have a male Saiyan, and I like to build my male Saiyans this way because I don't really play many female characters just because I'm a guy. I know some people are like, well, bro, why wouldn't you want to play as female? I said, it ain't that I don't like female characters. I like my male character, you know. I like having a big dude with muscles. I said, now if I want to play a female character, I'm playing a female character for one reason, and that's because I like to stare at their ass. But the thing about the female characters is I understand they're more of blaster types, which I guess makes sense. Even though I don't really think there should be that. I think it should be the race, not the actual gender. Because there are male Saiyans who have ridiculously OP fucking blast attacks, like Goku and Vegeta. Vegeta's more of a blaster, Goku's more of a fucking hand thrower. That's been a thing since the first one. Because even in their fight, Vegeta would shoot beams at him, and Goku would go up there with Kaioken and give him the fucking Bruce Lee special.
Oh yeah. But Goku fucked Vegeta up though. That was brutal.
Yeah, like and that's something
That's actually probably one of the most brutal fights in the entire film.
I don't give a shit what people say. When Goku first unlocks his Kaioken ×3, there's a lot of anime characters that he would fucking brutally break with just at that power level.
Well, yeah, because at Kaioken 3 he was able to break mountains and shit like that. Like Naruto wouldn't stand a chance against Goku. I'm sorry.
That's another thing.
The only way Naruto would win against Goku is if they were like on even power scaling.
Yeah, it scaled it up to where they did the same damage.
Yeah, it's literally just because Naruto's training with martial arts is superior to Goku's.
And he's smarter than Goku in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. And that's another reason why that's been a big argument between the anime and manga, and I don't like to argue that too much because I do know where people are coming from. Because Naruto's supposed to be more about the whole martial arts and technical thing, because you have all the different forms of ninjutsu and all that other stuff. I said, but like Manticore was saying, like you can't, and even you said you can't accurately gauge them because their power scales are so different. I'm like, and Goku now in the manga is also showing to where he uses different martial arts. The way DBZ is. We don't see all the technical shit because they're moving so fucking fast, they don't have to put that in there. Because an average person cannot keep up with their movement speed. Like when Goku and Cell are going at it, that would have completely just crushed. like the Naruto verse.
Yeah.
Like the Naruto verse, when they're going at it, I'm like, dude, it was being canonically stated that when they were fighting Cell, when Goku was fighting Cell, they were either damn near or right at the speed of light. I'm like, dude, they were. Somebody said if that fight would have happened in Naruto verse, they would not have known what the fuck was going on.
Naruto.
Sharingan would have. The only ones who could have stood a chance were Sharingan users, but that's it.
Yeah, Sharingan. But see, that's another thing I like to talk about is like, because I know they try to like retcon it, especially when you go into Boruto, they try to retcon some shit. I was like, but see, here's the thing, like Dragon Ball goes about power levels. They go about power levels, and I'm like, well, see, Naruto kind of does that too, and Bleach damn sure does that. When you get to a certain level that your body is used to, you move in ways that other people can't move because they're not used to the same conditions. Like perfect example, Ichigo could not feel Aizen's power, and then he trains for all those months in a space that he shouldn't have been able to survive, but because of his dad, he was able to. And then when he comes out, Aizen's like, "Oh, you're a weak ass bitch. I can't even feel your power level." And then fucking Ichigo's just looking at him like, "Oh, you ignorant bastard."
I've already been there.
Like, and then when Aizen realizes it, he's like, "No, it's because he's stronger than me. That's bullshit. That can't happen." And Ichigo's just like, "Well, guess what, motherfucker? It did happen."
They fucked Aizen over though too, because
He
like
was a
they made him.
smart guy.
He was a smart guy who got arrogant and like lost all of his.
But you see,
power.
but I'll just say this: I don't really consider that they fucked his character over, because Urahara said that's been his biggest fault. Because like especially when they go back into the captains, like when Aizen was still a lieutenant, you could clearly tell when his other side would show, when he wasn't the typical nice Aizen. There was a lot of arrogance in that guy, because he thought he was the smartest person in the world. Like how we were talking about dumbass Gazzy, same thing.
Yeah.
He's so fucking smart that he thinks everybody's beneath him.
The problem I had with Aizen
Why is he healing? Oh my god, my thing heals the enemies.
What thing?
My heal turret.
Oh, no it doesn't.
Yes, it is. I literally see the health bars going up.
Oh, yeah.
Stone Titan is healing, and those guys over there are healing as well. They're sitting in the thing. I was seeing the green.
Now, but see that's one thing I was going to say too, that they've shown in the manga. Cause see, there's in the new manga chapter, which I know, because it's Dragon Ball Super in general, people were having mixed feelings about it.
You used to we get to the mountain, right?
No,
we get to see
one.
Yeah, behind you.
Excuse me. We get to see Goku and Vegeta fight in different ways,
there.
like in this new manga chapter.
Wait,
or in the new
it was
manga
active
arc.
on my screen. It's active on my screen. Do you see it?
No.
It was up on the hill, dude. It was active. What the hell?
No idea.
Yep. But in the new manga arc itself, we actually get to see Goku and Vegeta for actually a couple of them now. Like their combat fighting is different. Like they change up their stances, they change up their fighting and all. And I was like, well, see, that's another thing too that people liked about earlier Dragon Ball, is like not everybody had the same martial arts, fighting techniques, and that was something that kind of like changed. Like Piccolo fought completely differently. Vegeta had a different fighting style. So did Goku, Gohan, even fucking Krillin, and especially Tien.
Yeah, well, they were all constantly training martial arts too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. The reason why it probably doesn't get as technical as Naruto and all is because there's not really any need, because there's always, trying to word this correctly and be careful with it. There's no need to, because these characters are moving so fucking fast that they don't need to add anything else when there's already a lot to process.
Well, and the only problem I have with Dragon Ball is that the fight scenes are literally the same, like, 6 actions on repeat.
Mm-hmm.
Which I never have like that, but...
yeah,
I
hadn't either.
Real fast right now. The new Gohan form literally is as strong as fucking Ultra Instinct Goku and like Ultra Ego.
For no fucking reason, I might add.
Okay. I'm hoping they're going to explain that in the superhero thing, because
they do.
Yeah,
they literally talk about it. Like Gohan's gauging Cell Max, and he's like, right now Goku from like my father, from like what I know, it couldn't like fight you, like he'd lose.
Yeah, and see, and that's another thing too that people have been getting pissed because they don't they don't like explain. Yeah, they don't like explain that enough, and I'm like, look here, I'm like, Gohan's gotten so much shit that it's kind of crazy that people like, they were, one thing that's come out is like a lot of people said this is the apparently the lowest earning Dragon Ball thing, and they're like, well, it's because it's about 2 side characters. I was like, See, I don't like it when people word that. I'm like, because I know a lot of fucking diehard Dragon Ball friends have hated how Gohan and Piccolo have been pushed to the side, and now we get a movie that completely redeems them and puts them on the same power level, for the most part, as Goku and them, and people are wanting to bitch about it.
My favorite character in the entire fucking show is literally Teen Gohan. Okay.
Piccolo's
I love
favorite.
Gohan.
Piccolo's awesome.
Piccolo's good, but dude, Teen Gohan's like.
Yeah,
okay, I'm just glad that they're done doing Gohan dirty, okay?
Yeah.
They've been doing him dirty since Super started, and I'm just like, thank you. Give him something that makes him useful, because he should have been. He was almost as powerful as his dad when he was a fucking child.
He passed Goku for one point, fighting Cell, but then he stopped training, and then Goku, being Goku, didn't stop, so he surpassed Gohan again. But literally, Gohan then came back to pass Goku again with fucking Ultimate Gohan, and then then he stopped training again, and Goku passed him again. And then
and I wish they would quit doing
that. Again. Yeah, Gohan finally started training again in Super, and now he's has this new form.
and that's something that they went into. Like when I get to this fight, because this fight's kind of loud. But another thing too is there was people that were bitching about Piccolo. I'm like. And when I find out, because it gets explained, I've already had some of the movie spoiled for me, but I don't want to say it like it's turned me off of the movie. I cannot wait for it to release in America, because I'm going to go see it in theaters.
Well, I'm just going to buy it on Blu-ray. I bought Broly on Blu-ray, and that is, one of the best animated movies I've ever seen.
You see, and Broly's amazing. And see, and another thing, too, is, people are talking about, Cell Max. How is he stronger than Goku and them? I'm like, well, the same thing could be said. How the fuck did Dr. Gero make Android 17 and 18 stronger than Goku when they didn't even watch him on Planet Namek?
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things. There's a logic behind it that has been explained in past Dragon Ball things, whether you want to admit it or not. I mean,
yeah.
Also,
the only thing we have to go on is that their technology is so cracked that that's what they were able to do.
Well, I mean, and Cell's whole character is that he's based off of the fighters of the entire Earth, the strongest fighters there are. Yeah, and somehow Frieza.
Somehow, yeah.
So I'm thinking that this. Yeah, I'm thinking that this Cell Max is gonna.
How the fuck does he have Frieza's thing?
Frieza died on Namek.
Yeah.
That was another thing. That was another thing people were saying, that retcon, that they were saying that that Dr. Gero in fact was able to, or there's something that they have that there to where they did record shit or did get it from either some type of DNA or whatever from that. Oh, that's right. You know what I just realized? I don't know if they ever canonically confirmed it, but think about when Frieza came to Earth as Mecha Frieza.
Oh, actually, yes. Never mind. I take back what I said.
Thing, but
no, I remember watching that series, that part of it, right? Because Dr. Gero went into a version of the future where I'm pretty sure he stole Bulma's time machine.
Yeah, Cell stole Bulma's time machine after killing Trunks, and then went back in time to the time where the 17 and 18 was still alive.
Yeah, and then
the question is though, in that timeline though,
will you get the fuck out of here?
No, get your
you got fucking dude. You got so many fucking items. Get the fuck out of here.
Get your. I have one item more than you. I spawned with an item.
Yeah, you have no. Chuck, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Fuck you.
No, we're tied. Fuck you.
Actually, we are tied because I have two. I stole your items from the last teleporter.
Yeah, good one. I mean, you didn't.
Guess what I got though.
Anyways,
there was a Call of the Mountain. I want to see that now. Oh my god.
Yeah, so Gohan's new form, me and Dre were talking about it, I was like, dude, I love how they've done his new form. Okay, I understand it's a callback to his Super Saiyan 2, but that's, besides Ultimate, that's Gohan's most iconic fucking form, and that was the Gohan that everybody missed, because he was okay, so Ultimate Gohan was way too arrogant, and I know people say, well, so was Super Saiyan 2. I said, yeah, but he was quick to kill your fucking ass, though.
If you're powerful, it doesn't matter how arrogant you are.
Yeah. And they said, well, that's one of the reasons why Cell was able to get away. I said, well, also true, Goku even said that he had no idea that he could self-destruct like that.
Well, and I want to point out that he should not have gotten the Zenkai boost, because that's self-inflicted damage. Vegeta, Anthony and I have gone rounds over this one before.
It's
I was also going to say, too, I don't think he got the Zenkai boost because he got it because of the Saiyan. I know it's self-inflicted, but he got his Saiyan cells because apparently when he blew up, or at least in the games I played, I think they go back and forth. When he blew up, he absorbed Goku's cells, like because his membrane, even though he's in King Kai's thing. So, I mean,
that is the only logical thing. Yeah, actually,
the only logical explanation. But the thing
without
is, without retconning it, with just the way the show is, without any games or anything like that. Cell had a Zenkai boost from
because Cell even called it out. It's like, thanks to you guys' beautiful Saiyan cells, whatever, I am now more powerful than I've ever been.
Because of that shit. Because he had a complete body destruction.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for that little nucleus in his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that works. Because he can instantly
I also
regenerate.
want to point out, can Piccolo regenerate like that? Because if Piccolo can't, how the fuck can Cell?
Well,
I
was also going to say...
Cell takes it to another level.
Yeah, I guess
I was also going to say...
better.
The nucleus does make sense because it's kind of... The reason why I say it's kind of similar to how they say Wolverine. Like, Wolverine can apparently regenerate from a drop of blood.
Yeah,
Deadpool can regenerate from nothing.
Yeah, but Deadpool's thing isn't actually a healing factor.
I'll be honest with you. I know, not to shit on Deadpool. I consider him a fucking gag character. That's one of the reasons why he's so strong.
Well, he is. Yeah, that's literally the whole point of it.
Like, he's literally just a human that cannot die ever.
He's literally a gag character. He's a gag character that's like basically there to call out DC as well.
Yeah, he's a fuck you to DC for sure. But then there's the version where Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. So.
Yeah, because I mean, you gotta think, like, Deathstroke is Slade Wilson. Fucking Deadpool is Wade Wilson. They both use swords. They both use katanas. They're both, like, unkillable.
Yeah, well, Deathstroke is technically killable, but not in any conventional method.
Yeah, he's, like, very difficult to kill. But yeah, no, like, fucking, the thing... Can I cancel this? Do I have... Okay, thank God. Yeah, because Deadpool's whole thing is he actually doesn't have a healing factor. He actually has a death factor. Because that's basically the whole thing that keeps him alive is actually his cancer. Because ironically speaking...
it's a curse. He got cursed from...
His cancer...
he got cursed.
His cancer mutated with his mutant cells, and
so it grows back. Like, it literally grows back whole limbs and stuff. His cancer is what's growing it back. And yeah, you're right. The reason why he's immortal is because he was cursed. Yeah.
Yeah, because he fucked the angel of death and became cursed
Thanos
with
did
undeath.
Not like it.
Oh yeah. No. That part
Thanos
is true.
was in love with death, and so whenever Deadpool and Death were getting close, Thanos cursed Deadpool.
Yeah, because Deadpool was the one person that Death couldn't kill. Because Deadpool can regenerate from a singular cell, as is, and then he gets cursed with the, yeah, you're never going to stop existing, just hope you're ready for that knowledge. Which makes no sense. I don't understand how Thanos has a wishing power, but...
Well, Thanos also has the Infinity Stones.
And that was...
Which is the only logical thing, like reality. Maybe he, like, took the Reality Stones, like, oh, by the way... Your reality is now.
You fucked my wannabe girl.
Yeah.
I've been sitting by this big box, waiting on enemies to show up, and they've been all going to you, like expressly charging you.
Captain is okay, but I don't.
He's great. He's just once you get used to him, he's good. Get good
with more attack speed, bro. His main attack is so slow.
Yeah, get good with that. Not the shotgun. The lightning arrow. Get good with that, and he'll be better. Because you hit him with that, and then you hit him with the 3 missile things, and he is literally classed as the skill character. Like, Will you click on to him? I need the enemies too. Did you just see something get shocked next to you?
I don't know. I'm a little preoccupied trying not to die because they're being a little.
But yeah, but no. On
That's
a serious
not
note,
what I bought.
Like,
you dumb bitch! Oh my god!
I know a lot of people consider it an ass pull when it comes to a lot of Dragon Ball stuff, and I was like, well, there are like the whole Ultra Instinct thing. I know people have said it's an ass pull, and I could understand. A lot of those people, I'm thoroughly fucking convinced, have never seen any of Dragon Ball, or especially the older stuff. Because even back in Z, and especially the early parts of Super, Toriyama was foreshadowing Ultra Instinct heavily. Like, okay, so the reason why I say it, because think back to the scene where Bulma almost runs Goku over in the early parts of Super, and he just...
He
runs her over and it shocks him. Shocks him, and when she gets up to slap him, he automatically dodges and doesn't even think about it, and she stands at him like, "Are you okay?" He was like, "The fuck was that?"
Yeah, no. Throughout the beginning of Super, yeah, but like at Z and Dragon Ball, no, that wasn't even a concept.
Yeah, and see,
Nah,
and
it
that's another
didn't
thing too, because
exist.
people try to compare. They try to compare GT like, well, they're stronger in GT than they are Super. I was like, hold on.
No, they're
I was like,
not.
you've
GT
got to
got
understand.
retconned. I want to just say that.
I know
was
it got
never
retconned.
canon,
I know
but-
it got retconned. Who was it? Saiyan Scholar. He loves GT. He's a GT fanboy, and he is
GT
biased. He even says that.
sucks.
The only good thing about GT is
Well,
Super Saiyan 4s. I personally
okay.
actually love the Super Saiyan 4s.
Okay, yeah, I love Super Saiyan. Well, see, I was going to say, because I'm a little bit more fair on it, I don't like toxicity from any of the things, because there's too much of that shit already in the anime community, and Dragon Ball definitely doesn't need it anymore, because because I've met people, as soon as they hear you're a Dragon Ball fan, they're like, oh god, dude, you're probably toxic and shit. I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's because people don't like to accept the fact that Dragon Ball is like it's not the original anime, but it's like it is the godfather of anime. It is the reason people start watching anime.
No, it's the godfather for anime in America. I will die on that hill.
Japan literally has a day dedicated to Goku.
I know they
know
do,
that?
but that's because it's their most favored anime. But it is not the reason they started watching anime.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, it's the godfather of the current popular animes, because and I mean that like going from the 80s to now, like the new niche, because we wouldn't have the big three if it wasn't for fucking Dragon Ball,
And I will
especially
agree,
Naruto.
but I have to disagree with that it's the reason people watch anime. It's the reason the older generations before us started watching anime in America, but there had been anime before Dragon Ball even started.
The very first anime was
like
1912. The very first anime anything was
Well, that's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
talking Japanese anime specifically.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain.
And that's what and that's what I'm saying. Like I was going to add into what Nameless is saying. That's true, but like people don't go back to like, even though they had animes in the 70s and all, people watch those because like Howl's Moving Castle and some of the older ones. Like
great.
Those are all great, but Dragon Ball was still before the Dragon Ball.
That's what I'm saying.
89.
That's what I'm saying though. Is like there were some older ones too. I don't know their names, but there was one that was showing animes from the time period, and it was showing the 70s. I've seen that anime before.
What are you doing over there?
But I don't remember what it's called.
Dominating.
Their health bar is
so what I try to get people to understand is I'm like, okay, Dragon Ball is the godfather of modern anime, not anime in general. Modern anime to the point to where it became mainstream, because when Dragon Ball released, it was huge over in fucking Japan, and it paved the way for a lot of your modern anime to come over here to the West, to America. Because I'll be honest with you, yes, I watched Inuyasha and all, never got into that as much as I did Dragon Ball. I don't know if people
Inuyasha is good, and you are missing out.
Oh no! I'm not meaning like I didn't. I've watched. I know who Naraku is and who Shishomaru and all that is. I just never watched it as much as I did Dragon Ball, but I did watch it.
My very first animes were like Spirited Away.
Spirited Away.
Yes,
Bleach and Spirited Away.
Movie.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
What's the other one? What's the other movie? It's the one with the
Yu Yu Hakusho is fucking awesome. Fist of the North Star is one you want to check out if you've never seen it.
Dude, I've seen clips from
bad.
that motherfucker with his fingers where he can cut people in half is crazy. I'm gonna tell you another anime that I went crazy for, and I know some people be like, "Bro, you're a fucking nerd." I'm like, I don't fucking care. I've got 500 cards. I've got almost 1,000 cards put up for a reason.
He's gonna say Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes, I am. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
No,
I'm sorry.
My only complaint with Yu-Gi-Oh is just it drags on at points. Like I swear to God. But
I was gonna say,
no, hear me out. I have watched the base Yu-Gi-Oh a minimum of 5 times. I have watched
You're a
every
fucking loser.
Hold on.
Every
I have watched every single Yu-Gi-Oh up to Zexal. I've watched every single Yu-Gi-Oh up to Zexal, but I haven't got past Zexal. I'm not going to. But I've watched 5Ds all the way through. I have watched
Season
GX
1
all the way through like
Yu-Gi-Oh?
3 times.
I'll watch Season 1 Yu-Gi-Oh! But
GX?
no more.
I'm not gonna lie,
fucking
GX, I love GX, I love Jaden, you I love the whole school thing. When it got to where they're like sending them to the stars and they're like in some type of shadow realm, I don't remember what season that was, when Alexis and all of Jaden Yugi's basically friends like died or got sent somewhere else, I was like, my heart hurts, man.
I don't recall any of that. what happened?
It's later in the
show,
seasons.
Yeah, the way that the show ends is Jaden is fighting. Basically, the whole thing that GX brings in is that so in Yu-Gi-Oh, in base Yu-Gi-Oh, we already know that the monsters are actually real. There is the monster realm, and that's where the Shadow Realm is like the kind of the place in between us and them or whatever. And like there's the monster realm where the monsters that old ancient Egyptians used to summon resided, and the game Yu-Gi-Oh was based off of those things. Well, what happened throughout the show is that with everyone like fucking with shit and just the way how popular Yu-Gi-Oh was, is the monsters actually started being able to come to the real world and all that, like through magic and all that shit.
Yeah, and it became a problem.
Yeah, and it became a problem. Well, in GX, it talks about how the cards actually have the spirit of the fucking monsters that there are, and so Jaden can speak. Jaden is one of the characters that can speak to the spirits of the cards. And so it brings in like this whole like thing of like Yumi, a card that Jaden created in his younger days, and was sent into space and basically became a real thing through like some space anomaly or whatever that created Yumi and like made him into a real thing. And so Yumi came back, and Jaden basically fused with Yumi and then took off. And it was just it's very like complicated if you haven't actually watched the show, and I vaguely remember it. I remember enough to be able to explain it with like certain detail. But the ending is actually fucking pretty good because Jaden has to like leave to keep his friend safe because Yumi is like this threat, and so like Yumi is like Jaden, you must be mine or whatever. I want to be with you. And all that, so they fuse
is what they call a yandere.
Yes? Question mark?
You don't know what a yandere is?
I don't think so.
Yandere is a girl who is so infatuated with you that she will kill people for looking at you type of shit. Crazy girlfriend.
Definitely what she is. Because she was literally threatening his friends because he was spend time with them instead of her. Shit like that.
Yeah, and she's also probably obscenely powerful.
Oh, she's extremely powerful. And actually, she did kill one of his friends. The guy who had the rainbow cards, it was like rainbow unicorn, shit like that. Crystal, it's the crystal cards. The guy who had the crystal cards, I can't remember his name, but she killed him, and basically he created this fucking the beautiful part about Yu-Gi-Oh! And the thing that makes it different, in the anime than the fucking actual game, is that you can do random shit like fuse any card you want together.
Yeah. Also, we have two equipment drones here, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. One is here-ish, and the other one's higher up.
Yeah, that is one thing that actually brings over the livelihood to Yu-Gi-Oh! Is it's not just a card game. There's actually a lore to Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's
I'm sorry, I will not watch
It's
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Not great. I don't recommend watching it. It's not one of those things. It's you have to watch it. And, it's actually really good. Looking back, it's very boring at a lot of points, and that's why I don't watch it, because There were definitely points. Last time I watched it, I was sitting there man, this is kind of fucking boring. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Devin,
it's a card game.
Where are those drones?
One of them is right
I have
over
a
here.
missile one, and that's a coin Gatling gun over there.
Coin Gatling gun's not good on him.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I'm in the minority when people really like that. I mean, I liked it because it's what I grew up with, and I got into the card game because all my buddies and all liked it. And I'm like, yeah, it is a card game,
but Magic is so much better.
Yeah, and they do separate it and go different more into it. Like when you get to when they travel back in time and actually get to see the pharaohs fighting, you actually get to see Yami.
Season 5 was a great. I think I had made error.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I want to fight this guy, but I wasn't ready to.
I was not either. I didn't realize there was some of them already.
Well, I'm gonna get some healing statues going because we're gonna need it. No, I can't get into Yu-Gi-Oh! Just because I was the kid who hated Yu-Gi-Oh! But loved Pokemon.
That's understandable.
There's nothing wrong with that. Pokemon actually has some good anime itself.
Dude, the first 10 seasons of Pokemon was amazing. Okay, I can't even in Japanese. I watch it in Japanese because Ash's voice pisses me off.
Yeah. Pikachu, I choose you.
He sounds like Naruto when he's yelling, but all the time.
Yeah, and I will say, and like I said, I like both of them. I preferred Yu-Gi-Oh! Just because, like I said, card games and all, but I watched Pokemon too. I even watched the show Duel Masters, which was supposed to be kind of like a knockoff Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, dude, Duel Masters was actually pretty fucking cool, but it's not original.
I had the toy, the Buster Dragon. That was a badass toy.
Oh, I bet it was. I'm not even gonna lie.
And I even had the game. Like the actual game for it on PS2. Dude, I love summoning him because when I summoned him, he would fuck up so many enemies' cards.
Bro, I have like 2,000 Yu-Gi-Oh cards somewhere.
Yeah, and I hold on to mine, and I still like it. But I'm gonna be honest with you. One of my most favorite animes, and I wish to God they would bring it back and reboot the series, or just continue with it, like from the other two, Zoids.
Which one?
I never watched Zoids.
Spirits, pull out a big one for this man.
Fuck, I'm gonna take a lot of damage. I might die.
It
Anthony.
was.
Yeah, good.
I was lucky to be able to watch it growing up, but dude, I fucking love Zoids because okay, so the whole premise of Zoids is that, and there's a bunch of lore into it, like on the surface when you're watching it, you're like, okay, this is just a bunch of like mercenary looking people that are in this big ass game. They're in these giant mechanized animals and they're playing for prize money and reputation and all, which is true. That is true to an extent, and then until you get into the lore and you realize that the mechanical animals that they're riding, like they were basically made because they're not on Earth, they're on a planet that's like 3,000 light years or like another galaxy away. It's called Planet Z, right. And all the animals on there, like you have these animals that are called oh god, what are they called? Like Ultimate X ones, and they have what's called an organoid in them, to where like the mechanical animal just isn't a mechanical animal. It's basically alive. It has a brain. It can think. It can actually learn patterns. Like the one that I really like, with Liger Zero, which is Zord's Chaotic Sentry. The guy who voices Inuyasha voices Big Cloud in that one, which is the main character. The Liger Zero is an Ultimate X, and and what makes them so crazy is most of your Zoids, like they're basically like a computer or a robot. Like they have a computer in them where all their information, everything that makes them tick and run, like basically almost like their soul is that. The Organoid not just has a computer. The Ultimate X doesn't just have a computer.
I just died to fall damage. There's a fucking dude.
It has an
I'm alive. I just wasted a Dio. Bro, the fucking wandering, what are the fucking orbs? I literally was like in the air, it hit me, and then it threw me upwards, and I died to fall damage. This character has no way to negate fall damage.
It has an organoid that allows it to be basically sentient in a way. That's a great way to explain it, I guess. It basically makes it sentient, and it allows it to think. So what makes them so dangerous and so rare is the Liger Zero, when it loses, it's able to remember and process how it lost to where basically it pulls a doomsday. It won't lose to that again.
Right, it remembered, it catalogs that.
Yes. It's one of the only Zoids that can do that, and it is very fucking effective, because like, at the end, when Big Cloud's fighting another Ultimate X, the Liger Zero remembers how that Ultimate X beat its other forms, and it comes at it in a form that it's never seen, which is basically, because the Liger Zero it has what's basically a morph mode where it can switch out from 4 forms. Its base form, which is white armor, it has an orange armor, which gives it blades and forms it into a blade Liger to where it can pierce through shit, because like these blades are, I forget how fucking sharp they are. It has a Panzer mode, which basically turns it into a giant fucking tank. Like, we're talking enough fucking firepower to make Tony Stark wet at night. And then it has a blue mode, which is called Jaeger, which in German means hunter. It allows this Zoid to. So the way Bit explains it is when he's using the Jaeger, he's like, okay, damn, I can't keep up with him. And he's like, Liger, we need to go faster. And the Liger, you hear it growl, and on the computer, it shows this. It shows
I'm
part of it.
apparently very hard to kill right here. Can I point that out? I have a healing drone, and then I have like 3 fucking towers of healing.
God, I'm getting hot.
Plus a war banner.
How do you have multiple of these? What's giving you more of these?
I don't know. I don't know how this 3 go. I only placed down 2.
Oh, why didn't it give us 2 Genesis loops? What the fuck? I'm actually upset about that.
Yeah, this isn't one of the ones that just benefits us all. It's one of the ones like that get low health and explodes. Well, fuck you. I need it more. I'm the one that's like close quarters.
I mean, I'm technically close quarters. You just die more than me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I usually have everything on me.
But like it
has to touch me.
like when he's going up against an enemy who has a lightning sight, so that's basically a cheetah. It's basically a mechanized cheetah.
Yeah.
The Liger growls and the computer flashes and it says ion booster, and he's like, use the ion booster. He said okay, and then he says activating Jaeger ion booster, and these fucking thrusters come out of this thing, and when he hits the button, dude, it breaks the sound barrier and takes off. Like they activate and it goes boom, and just takes off, and these thrusters allow it to keep up with the lightning sights.
That is a good one. I do have to say that is a pretty good
one.
What? Wait, hold on, you're talking about pretty good. You're talking about what I'm talking about, or what y'all saw in game?
Oh, in a game.
Okay. I just want to make sure, but no, if you never watched Zoids, I would recommend watching them because it's really cool. It's just one of the things. I like it so much because I grew up with it, and I know it wasn't as mainstream as a lot of people liked it because it did come on like Cartoon Network and like Adult Swim and all.
Yeah.
But it is really cool, and like I said, when the other Ultimate X that he's fighting beat pretty much beat the Liger Zero in all those other forms. And the Panzer mode is mainly only used by the Liger Zero to get rid of a bunch of enemies or one big enemy because it makes the Liger so heavy. Like, he has these cannons on him, Nameless, that when they fire, it knocks the Liger back.
I think I made it ever.
Damn, how far does it knock him back? It knocks him back damn near 150 feet. These cannons are so fucking strong they can level a skyscraper.
I didn't get you killed, did I?
No.
Like, I don't know what caliber those cannons are, but they can level a skyscraper because he shoots down a ship with them, and the ship is about the size of a fucking skyscraper. But that Panzer's only able to be used a few.
Great, Devin.
Like once it shoots all of its ammo off, the Liger has to eject it because it overheats and all. But this other Ultimate X, it beat the Schneider, which is the one with the blades, the orange one. It beat the Panzer. The Panzer's green and has all the guns and missiles, and then the Jaeger allows the Liger Zero to basically fight at super speed combat, which is kind of ironic that its name's Jaeger, which means hunter in German.
Yeah.
So
when he's loop this time.
So when he's fighting this other Ultimate X, what the Liger Zero one bit is, the Liger tells Bit through like the computer or like their bond that, hey, we need to fight this thing at a form he hasn't seen, which is my basic form. I don't have any weapons or anything except for my laser claw, which the Liger, looks like an actual, like a big cat, like a Liger, and that's the big thing about Zoids. They all pick like the Elephant is basically a big ass elephant mammoth.
Right. It's based off of like a certain animal or type
and there are like dinosaur looking ones.
Yeah, real fast, Devin. So the way the captain works, it's just about like an 8 by 12 spread or something like that. 8 damage of like 12 bullets with 8 damage or something like that. Does each one of those pellets have its own like proc?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it can have multiple bleed procs in one go. Nuke build? I don't even know what the fuck a nuke build is, dog.
I am curious. The term nuke build to me usually means instantaneous death.
I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it means like the absolute definition of instantaneous death.
But yeah, so when he's fighting that other Ultimate X, the Liger fights it in its basic armor, which is basically a balance. Like it's not, it's got a lot of durability. It's not really fast, but it's basically like more. I guess you could say it moves more like a cat, like an actual cat would, like a big predator. And dude, that fight is brutal as shit because that other Ultimate X cannot keep up with it, and they're like, and Bit's teammates are like, look at Liger. And he was like, yeah, and I think it was either the professor or whoever. They're like, why is Liger fighting like that, Doc? He's like, because it's personal for him. I'm like, yeah, he's already lost to this damn thing like 2 or 3 times. And he's like, all right, motherfucker, you're about to get your ass hit. And he does. He uses his strike laser call. He takes off the other Zoid's weapons to where it can't use them, and it leaves it kind of defenseless. And he's just like, bruh. Like, it's really cool, but it fully shows Liger's ability to learn, which is kind of fucking scary. I'm like, dude, if we had some shit like that in real life, that would be fucking terrifying to see something that big just dodge cannon fire.
But yeah, like Neon Genesis Evil Engine, and also my guy, I'm not in. I'm not trying to be rude here, but I'm not interested in one-shotting the final boss. That's just kind of boring. Like I'm gonna be real with you. Fucking.
Are you talking to?
Yeah, someone in my stream. Yeah, someone in my stream asking me if I know what a nuke build is, and I don't. I wouldn't have even considered something that powerful because it's just not fun to be like that.
Oh, are you streaming that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Have they heard everything we've been talking about?
Oh yeah.
Jesus. I'm sorry for the people I probably just bored the hell out of.
Shit, I don't give a fuck about them. I'm not bored.
You're fine.
I do apologize. If I have bored you, don't roast me too bad, and if you do, well, go take some fucking pills.
Anthony, I need help. Anthony, I need help. Can you see where I'm at? Can you look at me?
Yeah,
look at me.
Yeah, I'm coming.
You see all the green?
I don't want to see all the green, but I think I see all the green.
How many people you got watching you?
One. He just popped in.
One?
Yeah. Talking about being able to stupid damage, and I just don't care. Fuck that.
You can't spawn fight me like that. Fuck you,
man. Dude, I'm glad I wasn't saying anything too bad because I had no idea you were streaming.
I don't fucking care. I'd love to see YouTube try and ban me. Yeah, I think I have the artifact of command. It's just not on. Ow, 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 ow! Bad.
I'm here, mate. I'm here.
No, it's gone. No, I left him. The problems are coming to us from a distance now.
Now they have a problem with talking. What is that? What did you do? Why is there 6 of them?
Which of them are you talking about?
I don't know. The greater wisps. Something.
Yeah, I killed like 4 of them.
God.
Yeah, I left. Yeah, there's more coming from your left.
Yeah, I saw.
Let's make this our final stand, all right, man. Also, I found out.
Come here.
No, I'm already here.
I'm right next to you. Get my healing thing with the war banner and all that. We got this.
You shouldn't have put that down. I mean, it would have been fine. My drones will kill it eventually. You have a fucking... What did you put in that fucking equipment drone? I know you put the one thing that shows us...
There's a radar drone and then a missile.
Oh, a missile. Okay, I keep getting fucking damage buffs and shit, but I think it's because of an item I have.
Yeah.
There's
kind of went off topic.
You're fine.
But no, I'm really happy the amount of detail and stuff that they gave to Gohan and Piccolo, because it's good to see them.
That's what I thought. I just wasn't sure. Still, what
it was
the fuck
him.
was that
He's
noise,
been listening too.
Oh, shut up. You just don't like anime because you're a loser. Only weirdos don't watch it. I know.
Yeah, no, he watches anime.
Shit.
His name's So Kitsune. I promise you, with a name like that, this man watches anime.
Oh, they called him out.
Like
Let's go.
But dude, I'll be honest. Yeah.
Engineer's fire.
Is your thing installed, Nick? Or did you buy it, or what'd you do?
Like, I'll be honest with you.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I didn't think about
that.
Well,
let's leave and get this man in here then. Fuck this run.
Yeah,
what's he sitting in the main menu of? Risk of Rain?
Oh, yeah, Risk of Rain.
Do we want to do a final stand, do the boss, and then, like, go from there, or...?
We could beat the boss for him, or we could just, try to go as far as we can.
Like, there's a call to
I already left.
Oh, you're already gone.
I already left,
yeah. I'm actually completely fine with that. The captain's okay. I just don't like its primary attack, dude. It's so fucking slow.
He is... I don't like the captain because he's hard to play, but he is a good fucking character. Those drones that don't take damage... I don't know, I might want to play a different character. The engineer's sexy. I would, but Stranger Danger.
I kind of want to... I would, but Stranger Danger.
I kind of want to change it up. I'm going to play someone else. I'm going to invite you guys, though, because I was lagging a lot. How do I invite?
Yeah, touchpad.
There we go. Yeah, we were like We were balls deep in that game. Are you offline? Are you offline, Nick? Okay. Well. Oh, okay, Rhino. I wanna mention that you watched. Oh God, I forgot the name already. Now I'm an asshole. Zoids. Okay, I was trying to make sure because you said it like 17 times. I just wanted to make sure. No, I watched the OG version of that, which was Neon Genesis Evangelion.
So I have heard of that. I have.
It's good. Yeah. Bandit Grody. Yeah.
Mate, Chaotic Century only went for one season. Now, Zoid's excuse me, it's New Century. New Century. Chaotic Century is actually the first one. And if you don't know, I think it's like 1,000 years before for New Century. But there's a lot of character development, and I'll be honest with you, dude, it can put you in your feels because it's kind of like Attack on Titan.
Don't
you would not expect main characters to die, and they flat up get clapped. Like they
just
get clapped
destroyed.
Yes, like you never expect to see somebody in a Zoid and then they get hit by a beam that literally vaporizes them and their Zoid.
They're just dead instantly. Yeah.
Yes, like even the ashes are gone.
Oh, dude, yeah, the Wizard's a good one.
Artificer.
Yeah, the Artificer is a good one. I just gotta get all the.
Artificer's hard, bro.
Yeah.
But I remember that. What you say? It was new what?
She is a good character.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Neon Genesis. Okay. But yeah, no. Going back to the Dragon Ball thing, like I said, I love Gohan's new form. I don't know if I really like how it's just as strong as Ultra Instinct. They're really gonna have to explain that more.
They're going to have to. It's weird because there was one argument that I played Dokkan Battle and I watch YouTubers play it, and one guy named Truth who watches it. I love Truth. Truth is fucking great. A lot of the community on Dokkan Battle, like certain cards will come out, they're like, oh, this card's so good, this card's so bad, and Truth will be like, dude, no, it's fucking not. Because Truth actually uses the unit how it should be used. Like, he'll go to the hardest event that there is, he'll, like, either max the character out or make the character, like, we know weakest point it would be, logically speaking, and use him and show how viable that character is or isn't. But, he was talking, a point he made is like, you know, Gohan's new form is as strong as Ultra Instinct. They say it in the show. But the thing is, he also made the arguments like, you know, he fought Super Saiyan Blue Goku, like, in the anime and, like, kept up with him. I strongly disagree with him keeping up with him. What happened there was not him keeping up. What happened was Goku.
That was so not good.
I was wondering why I saw a name disappear.
I hurt bad. I'm playing a very risky character right now. I'm probably going to be the guy who dies a lot.
The only thing I will add to that is that that was another thing that I think they did canonically come out or at least the community agreed on it.
I might die here. I'm gonna do something real fast.
Okay.
Go ahead, Rhino.
I was gonna say, here's my thing. So the way because apparently it's different for the manga than it is the anime, and that's been my biggest gripe with Dragon Ball Super. I don't like it when they do that.
Yeah, it's like drastically different. The anime and the manga are very different.
Yeah, I don't like it when they do that, but I know it's not just it's a lot of Funimation's fault too, and just how the animators do some of their stuff. But it makes sense for him to keep. I mean, the whole thing about Gohan is, and again, there's even been people who have called Gohan like he's got an ass full for powers. I'm like, well, no, they explain it that the Saiyan and human hybrids have stupid, crazy potential over the pure Saiyans, and Gohan has the highest potential just because he's Goku's son. And really and truly, I don't consider Chi-Chi to be a normal fucking human. Like she's basically the daughter of a giant, so she's got special properties herself. Because I mean, Jesus Christ, when she went to the Tournament of Power, like she got there on her own. Just because, not Tournament of Power, the tournament that they had back in Dragon Ball's days. Because a lot of people forget that Chi-Chi can actually hold her own in a fucking fight.
Yeah, Chi-Chi was a martial artist. A lot of people do not remember that.
I watched all of Dragon Ball. It's a monster log. It's just lore about the monsters.
Yeah, which is cool that they have that.
Yeah,
is there
no,
a
a lot
Risk of Rain 1? Can I just ask that? Like, is there a Risk of Rain 1? I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. Yeah, of course. What the fuck? They just start off the series with Risk of Rain 2?
Hey, dude, there are people that will do that, okay?
Yeah, there are. You're right. No, there's a Risk of Rain 1. Also, you'll learn, don't stop running.
Yeah.
Nick, don't stop.
Oh, you talking? Yeah, Nick.
Yeah. Oh, oof. Yeah, okay.
Well,
run to the angle, to the side on those guys. There's a very specific movement pattern. Do we want to just mulligan? Do we want to mulligan? Do you just die and retry? I don't like the mercenary as is. He's
the mercenary is
good.
going to get a build. I've seen Kendon use him very fucking well. Like,
I'm
he
bad
can be
with
absurd.
him. Oh, dude, he has the 2 movements that like make him invincible. But
yeah, he does.
I don't like the fucking mercenary. Let's try that again. No, but just don't stop moving. And as far as the commando goes, his R1 ability will stun the enemies. So if you see a guy pointing a laser at you, just stun the shit out of him.
I'm glad that's a cake fast. That was fucking good.
Yeah. But going that, I mean, I will say that I mean, because they didn't fight real long. They really didn't. And that's some of the things about Dragon Ball. Some of their best fights are not always, you know, and that's up for debate. Some of their craziest fights are not as long as they should be. But here's my thing. Okay, when Gohan trained for that amount of time, and also respect to Piccolo, because it shows us how good of a fucking teacher Piccolo is.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to training Gohan, which, I mean, that's of course, like, the 2 best teachers for Gohan would be Goku and Piccolo. I think if Gohan went to the hyperbolic time chamber and him, Goku, and Piccolo just trained for the maximum amount of time they could in there, when those 3 came out, Jesus fucking Christ, their fucking Chad energy would just rewrite all of Dragon Ball.
You're right, though. Like, honestly, I feel like about that, I don't like the hyperbolic time chamber personally, just because it's a fucking cheap trope to give them extra time for training.
It is, but see, at the same time, see, Whis has something similar. It makes sense because it's not for humans. It's for other beings because of how it was made. And I know also it has something to do with Mr. Popo, because Mr. Popo's a unique character.
I've never tried to get Acrid.
Yeah.
I love Mr. Popo.
Yeah, canonically speaking, that time chamber for the angels and stuff is literally so the angels can train the God of Destruction as fast as they can.
Yeah.
And there's no time limit and stuff on it, too, if the angel doesn't want one.
And that's another thing they talked about, you know, kind of going off topic, speaking about the Tournament of Power. If they would have gotten the time, all of them would have gotten the time to go into the hyperbolic time chamber, and Whis could have went in there with them to give them instructions, the Tournament of Power would have literally went completely differently.
Oh, they'd have fucking murdered everybody.
Yeah. Now, I love how somebody said, now we ain't saying that Goku would have got Ultra Instinct faster and would have just mollywopped Jiren, but instead of it being 45 minutes long, it would have been about 4 or 5 minutes long.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, yeah, no, Goku and Vegeta would have...
Goku and Vegeta would have gotten more training with Whis, for starters. But if Whis actually find a way... The issue with that, though, is if Whis went in there, like, him training everyone would be fucking difficult. But the thing is, if he did find a way to... And especially train Gohan. If he found a way to train Gohan, Gohan would be... If Gohan kept training with Goku and Vegeta, he would make Vegeta look like a bitch. Like, I say with that. The whole thing about the half Saiyans is that their potential to be, like, stronger than their parents is exponentially higher.
Which makes no sense. Makes no sense.
Yeah, Toriyama explains it because, like, they have the human side, so, like, you know, they have emotions.
That's what I'm saying. It's not just pure Saiyan, and Gohan's different than Trunks for the most part because Trunks doesn't have like Bulma's a regular human, but she's got a very brilliant mind. Her IQ is off the fucking charts. Chi-Chi, it's not the fact Chi-Chi's stupid, it's just that she's not a normal human. She's got the giant thing in her. That's the reason why they say Gohan's rage is a special trigger for him because of who his dad and who his mom is.
Yeah, because it's the Giant King. Oh,
you bastard! That's not
love
like stupid good, but it's.
I love it. I fucking love that item. I love to do that right off the bat.
Because that's another reason why they say Gohan Super Saiyan 2 when he fought Cell was so strong. It wasn't the fact that it was Super Saiyan 2.
It was
the fact
the
that
rage.
Gohan's
It was
rage,
the rage behind it.
his rage boost, yeah. And that's the reason why they said this right here. So the whole thing I think Superhero was to do was to basically all of Gohan's latent potential that he had in him, that his rage hadn't got to the boiling point to where it could unlock it. That's what Superhero does, is it's basically to show everybody, okay, this is Gohan when he is fully unlocked and he lets all of his anger out, and that's why we've got this special.
That's the whole point. Goku should have gotten his inner potential unlocked instead of Gohan. It's like, what the fuck do you mean I'm dead? I forgot how much of a fucking glass cannon
See, that's
Huntress
another
is.
thing I was going to address that came out. Apparently, Toriyama, which I don't fully believe this, I want to hear some more on this. But apparently, it came out that they announced that the movies are now not canon with the anime and manga.
That's not true at all. No, Broly is fucking canon. Broly's as canon as it gets. Superhero is definitely going to be canon. There's no way there's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's stated to be after the current arc that's going on right now. Like it's that'd be fucking stupid if they made it non-canon again, because the whole thing that people wanted was Gogeta being canon and Broly being canon. If they uncanonize that, they killed themselves.
Oh yeah, exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like Toriyama's not going to do that because he loved how successful the Broly movie was. He's like, dude, I love seeing Dragon Ball fans come together and be passionate. I'm like, yeah, because Broly was done perfect for the most part.
There's no most part of what the fuck is going on here.
Like without getting into the nitpicky, that's what I'm getting is that because people.
I don't think I can nitpick. The only thing I can nitpick at is how the fuck is Broly keeping up with two people who have been training godly powers so
and that's another thing that a lot of people don't realize is to show just how much of a monster Broly is. Yeah. Broly is literally a prodigy nightmare for Saiyans.
Oh, we're on Monsoon.
Yeah, we're on Monsoon. Of course we're on Monsoon.
I was like, what is going on? This is fucking hectic, bro. But
come over here and fucking Nick's just getting mollywopped by everything in the game.
That was the thing
I actually kind of want to watch. I've been wanting to watch Broly.
Shit.
He was on fire. There's nothing he can do.
Yeah,
the fire is absurd.
Yeah, the reason why I think it makes sense for Broly to be that strong.
I want to beat it on Monsoon, but Nick is brand new to the game.
I was gonna say, we can lower the difficulty for you, Nick. You don't have to fight on Monsoon with us. Oh, it's right. I beat the game on Monsoon with this guy. I got the skin. Ow. Don't worry, boys. I'll carry us. How many items do you guys snag? Oh, that's definitely all of what was here.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing that I like is I know a lot of people get irritated with Dragon Ball. I'm like, I get irritated if it's never explained. There's like, oh, well, it happened because it happened. But when they go in and they fully explain it, I'm like, Gohan being now the Ultra Instinct doesn't make as much sense because of how strong Ultra Instinct is. But it does make sense for Gohan to be stronger than his dad for the most part at this point because of Gohan's potential mixed with his anger, and that's what his final form is it's the perfect final push of his anger mixed with his potential. That's the reason why it's so fucking strong.
Yeah, another thing is about Gohan whole comparing himself to his dad in the anime or the movie is Gohan's comparing his dad and Vegeta to right after the Moro, at the end of Moro arc. He hasn't seen them since then. Goku and Vegeta went on a 3-month training with Whis and Beerus before Granola and them showed up. And so, right now, we're currently where Goku and Vegeta are. Gohan doesn't know if he's actually stronger than them. Because, Vegeta has a whole new form that Gohan hasn't seen yet.
Yeah.
Ow, I'm making mistakes.
Now that's what I'm saying.
Oh my god!
Yes! Yes!
What the fuck?
Oh my god! How am I gonna get down?
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say it's necessarily stronger than that, but it would be cool if it is. But at the same time, it's not godly power.
You are going to die.
It wouldn't really make sense.
Death.
No. No. It's fine. It's fine. If I die, I'm switching to the different turrets. And we might lower the difficulty because one of us is not necessarily
But as far as like,
pro. Yeah.
him being way stronger than what he was, yeah, him and Piccolo both. Cause see, I love how they did Piccolo's form and how they have Piccolo get it because it makes sense.
Didn't he like
makes
fuse
sense
with
his people.
Shinron?
No, I don't think he fused with it. So here's the thing: do you know how the Namekians made the Dragon Balls?
Yeah.
Supposedly, and I haven't read the plot or anything, but what people have said, what they've been able to see, he makes a wish to Shinron and tells Shinron to unlock all of his latent power.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Which is way better than just wishing to be the strongest. Like, yo, Shinron, unlock my latent power. Like, let me have, like, full access to that shit. But then, logically speaking, though, you would have more latent power because at the point where you are, you just became stronger, and therefore, like, you know, in order to get stronger, you know, you have to, like, get new power, basically. That's
Fuck
a weird
it.
thing.
Let's all be Huntress.
God.
You might actually...
She's a good character if you use her right. Like, you have to use her right.
Yeah, the commando is good, but you have to... The idea with the commando is to gain distance and then just shoot back at them and pepper them.
But I mean, I love it because it makes sense, and I'll be honest with y'all.
Gohan
So
didn't win for a while.
Yeah, he has him and Piccolo both, and I gotta send you a picture. Now, it is a picture that's showing the new manga chapter that's happened. No, I love it.
I haven't watched any spoilers or anything, but like the newest one, yeah. Like I said, right now, I keep up with that shit.
Yeah, I know, and I'm glad you do because I know a lot of people have their issues with it, but it's throwing some callbacks to what they've been building on for years now, especially since the whole Dragon Ball Super and Battle of Gods arc started. Because the whole thing right now with Ultra Instinct that Whis has been telling Goku that he needs to get his own version, the Saiyan version of Ultra Instinct. And
Goku,
that's been...
and what going on now is good old Gas is actually, you know, he powered up and he's beating Goku again. You know, the whole Dragon Ball thing. Yeah,
and Goku was using Ultra Instinct, and people were like, "Bruh, that don't make any fucking sense for him to be stronger than Ultra Instinct Goku, or for Ultra, because Goku goes back to Ultra Instinct Omen to the sign." And people are like, "Bruh, that don't make any fucking sense. That's just fucking bullshit." And they keep running their mouths, and they don't stop to listen. Because, again, it replays it in the chapter that we says you need to find your own version of Ultra Instinct. And Goku literally tells Gas, and kind of like a fourth wall to the people to the people reading.
Yeah.
When I'm in Ultra Instinct, I have to have a calm mind to be able to use its abilities, even though it's extremely strong to the 100% potential that it is. And right now, my heart is not calm. So basically, yes, he's in a stronger form, but he's got a cap on it. Similar to how if you play Dark Souls and you pick up a weapon that's a lot stronger than yours, but you don't have the 35 strength to use it, you're only at 30. So yes, it's a higher level and it does more damage than the weapon that you got, but you can't get the max damage out of it by like almost 90% because you're not strong enough to use it. So that's the same concept with Goku and Ultra Instinct. Yes, he's in a stronger form, but he's severely handicapped because he's not able to keep a calm mind. Ultra Instinct Omen, he does not have that restriction.
Right.
So it's not as...
And that's not that too. He literally says I can use my emotions to like my full potential here. So he's using like the Saiyan rage and all that in the Ultra Instinct form. It's a complicated thing if you don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. But it makes perfect sense when it's actually broken down. And it's actually, I do think it's good writing because it doesn't hypocrite itself. Because they even said Ultra Instinct, and it even keeps the thing like when he's...
Oh god, Nick!
And it even keeps the thing that...
Oh my god!
He's alright!
And it even keeps the canon part of this nameless, that when Goku's an Ultra Instinct Omen, his stamina's draining like crazy, almost like it's a Kaioken. So he has to watch it. He can only use it for a certain amount of time.
Right, because he hasn't mastered it yet.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
so
like the whole thing about that form is the reason why it drains so much stamina too, is it's the equivalent of using an incomplete form. Like,
yeah, it was like Super Saiyan 2. It was the incomplete form of 3, kinda.
Yeah, or like 1, or like it was the
more like I was gonna say more like using like how Vegeta went Ascended Super Saiyan, and like it made him stronger than a regular Super Saiyan, but he wasn't able to get as much power as Super Saiyan 2.
Well, the thing about the Ascended Super Saiyans is he could get the power of Super Saiyan 2. Like Trunks, when he powered up, like straight power was as strong as Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. But the thing is, he lost all of his speed.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's kind of what Omen is like. A lot of people talk about how Kaioken was like the precursor to Super Saiyan. I'm like, even though they're two different things, one's a transformation and one's a technique, it does make sense because Kaioken, like, because Goku could go Kaioken times 10, Kaioken times 20, and it would make him absurdly fucking strong. But it had massive drawbacks on his body, especially because he's alive. Super Saiyan doesn't
why
have
he
that.
stopped using Kaioken 2 was because there wasn't any
No!
drawbacks.
No! I'm sorry, I'm panicking.
And that's what a lot of people, that's what a lot of people don't understand. That's the one thing I do praise Dragon Ball on. They fully explain the benefits and the ramifications from using these different
they
forms.
do explain this shit. That I will agree.
It's
and
not
that's
like
actually,
Naruto. I can use this because I can. Why? Because I said so.
Yeah, and that's what and you try to help people understand that, and then there are certain people from other animes they keep nitpicking for shit. Well, what about this? What about that? It's like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're gonna nitpick like that, your entire fucking show, I'm fixing to destroy in 3 seconds.
So shut the fuck up. You're watching Fairy Tail.
Yeah, you're literally watching a thing with a whole thing about that thing. It's just anime logic, okay?
I mean, actually,
Like,
Fairy Tail's pretty good, so you can shut the fuck up. I'm an adult now, and I have actual opinions on the show. Yes.
Are you
Yes.
talking to me or someone else?
You, obviously, because you're the one who
I
fucking
was-
hates Fairy Tail.
I didn't say I hate Fairy Tail. I just
Oh,
don't
last
watch
time I
Fairy
said
Tail.
I'm watching Fairy Tail, you said gross. I don't
I
even
might have
want to
said
hear
that, but
it.
I was really just fucking with you. I
Don't
never
take
watched
my
Fairy
item.
Tail.
I want one of them. Haha.
You're
So aggressive in this chat.
He's the one being aggressive. Fairy Tail's
That's what
probably
I'm
good.
saying.
It's
Nah, I
alright.
like Fairy Tail. I like Fairy Tail because they go, you go, hell, dude, I'm a Seven Deadly Sins guy over here.
It's like
I
a
don't even
One
have to
Piece
watch
that
that.
didn't get serious. That's what I compare, because it was it was trying so hard to be a shonen. Like, it really is.
Yeah.
And it is pretty damn fun to watch. Oh, the
Yeah,
Shrine of Chance, you fool!
But to go back into it, that's where we're at. Goku's using Ultra Instinct Omen now, but he's using more of the Saiyan thing, so he's able to fuck Gas up, because Gas has never seen this form before, and he's not limited by his emotions. He's able to get pissed off and go at it in a Saiyan way, and they've been hinting towards that. So Goku's eventually going to get an Ultra Instinct version for the Saiyan side, because we did say every race has their own version of Ultra Instinct.
Which
I wanna
is
point out
Dragon Ball
that-
logic.
Yeah. I want to... Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. My biggest complaint is that... not that he gets new forms, but the fact that why the fuck does a Saiyan even have forms? Like, Super Saiyan being a multiplier makes sense, okay? Like he powers out and he gets this, like, multiplying boost of, like,
But
his
why,
Saiyan
though?
side. But why are there, like, different forms of that? Like, why is there, like, 1, 2, 3?
Yeah,
Like, why is, like, why is there a Super Saiyan God version
hell.
of it? Like, what the fuck?
They
I do
kind
have
of
questions.
wishy-washed their way over that whole
They
explanation,
did.
if I'm being honest. Like, there's this ancient ritual that creates a Super Saiyan God, and I'm like,
Okay.
where did this come from? What?
Okay, but what the fuck is a Super Saiyan God?
Yeah,
See,
exactly.
like,
and
you
then
can't,
you
like-
never touched it
See,
again.
I wanted to
Because
give my
that's
own
literally
2 cents
God
on that.
The whole thing is okay, real fast, Rhino. The whole thing about the Super Saiyan God is it was like the first time they ever used like godly ki, okay? Yet it came from 5 pure-hearted Saiyans. Where the fuck did the God ki come from?
Oh, I almost
So see-
goblined that. I'm sorry.
So see, I was gonna say, cause see, this is something that I tied into, and I've got to go back on my knowledge here, and like I said, there's been a lot of development ever since that first started, but they do. It's kind of crazy to think about it. I think the Saiyans are actually a lot more prominent and like of a race than what we've seen. Because the reason why I say it, because the Universe 6 Saiyans for Sadala are completely different than the Universe Saiyans. Like the Universe Saiyans, for the most part, were animalistic, caveman-looking people, and then they got brought out of that because of Frieza. Completely different in Universe 6. They have a civilized. They have
You wanna come help
technology.
me?
They have hierarchies and shit. Way more.
Help me kill this
and-
piece of shit.
Well,
I know a
the
lot of
whole
people-
thing about the Universe 7 Saiyans, the reason why they are is because Frieza came in and like basically stopped them like dead in their tracks. Like King Cold and Frieza stopped them dead in their tracks from like advancing the way that the Sadala Saiyans did.
Okay, I want to ask a question though. How the fuck did those Super Saiyans keep up with Goku and Vegeta?
They
didn't.
literally could. No,
They
couldn't.
didn't.
Like
There's no way.
Just to start out at the beginning of Super, when Goku first got Super Saiyan God, okay, he got a billion times multiplier to his base form, okay? A billion times multiplier! He would have been so strong that those Saiyans wouldn't even know to hit him. I don't care how fast growing you are.
I don't care
They just
either.
unlocked Super Saiyan, and they aren't like berserk like Broly or whatever.
And
like,
I want to say this before we continue this topic. Oh my god, I need help, boys. I got a big green. But I want to put this out there before we continue this conversation. There is no way that those little fucking gangster Saiyans are going to keep up with Goku and Vegeta. Oh god. Goku and Vegeta, who have been training their whole fucking lives to fight. Okay? It's not possible.
At least with Broly, he was also training his whole life. Like,
yes, see, that's admissible. Oh my god, we got some problems here.
I know, I see that.
And I was going to say, Nameless, that's one of the things that the Dragon Ball community has, that whole tingling thing, it's just like with the Buu saga, when Trunks and Goten and them popped into it, and they're like, well, they have more potential than Gohan. I said, first of all, Akira Toriyama has never fucking said that.
Oh god.
He threw me into his partner.
What? What?
And if they have said that, they're completely wrong. And if it is, then they are severely wasting those characters. I said, because Goten is nowhere near as capable of a fighter as his fucking older brother. I'm sorry. Even in GT, when he's older, Gohan, even though he is a university professor, would still whip Goten's ass for him. Hell, he would whip Goten's ass and Trunks' ass at the same fucking time.
I wish I wouldn't have locked in yet, son of a bitch.
I think I'd like to keep on playing, but I can't.
Okay, let me get this out real quick. But the thing about going back to Gohan, I do believe yes, he was able to keep up with Super Saiyan Blue Goku, regardless of everybody's opinions on how quickly he was able to do that. It goes back to Gohan's potential. Again, they weren't going. It didn't show like them like a grudge match trying to kill each other. But Goku realized that he was not going to be able to beat Gohan in basic Super Saiyan Blue. Now he went Kaioken, but we don't know what. I don't remember him saying either Kaioken times 10, Kaioken times 5, or whatever. We don't know what Kaioken he went into, as far as I know, unless the manga explained it. But he did have to go to Kaioken, and he did that to knock Gohan out because Gohan. Because he came at him, and when he punched him, Gohan ducked it and fucking rocked Goku in Super Saiyan Blue. And I was happy to see that. I'm like, okay, I like that because then that means now that Gohan's actually going to be a threat.
Yeah.
So when he went out there,
regardless of how strong Gohan is, too, he is a smarter fighter than his father. Like I know Goku's been fighting for so fucking long. Like he's been fighting for an absurdly long time. But Gohan's whole thing is he is a smarter person and a smarter fighter than his father.
I was also going to leave this here too. If y'all have not played Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, play it because there's a lot. Because apparently that entire game is canon for the most part, or canon-ish as they're going into it, just kind of like how Xenoverse is. But there's a lot of shit that happens in the manga and the anime that they canonically put in that game. And when Cell gets defeated and we're going into the Buu Saga, Vegeta actually helps train Gohan, and Gohan was going to keep training to fill in his father's shoes, and Chi-Chi fucked it up.
Yeah, that's literally what happened in the anime. Chi-Chi was like, I want you to be a good father for your kid, and fucking ruined it.
Yeah, because Vegeta told Gohan, he said, do your father proud. He said, you have your father's genes, and you are too much of a pure-blooded Saiyan to sit there and let your potential go to waste, and I'll be damned if I'm going to watch you do that.
Well, yeah, because Vegeta is embarrassed about Gohan because like Gohan's surpassed him, but at the same time, Vegeta still respects the fact that he is a Saiyan. Like,
oh yeah, like Vegeta has even said multiple times. Like that's what I'm saying. Like even in fan stuff, like when they tried to actually say how Vegeta would say it, Vegeta respects the hell out of Gohan because Gohan has pure Saiyan tendencies and he is a Saiyan at heart. Like and he respects
not even just that. In the Majin Buu saga, it comes back to like the whole thing. And the Majin Buu saga, Vegeta actually gets after fucking Gohan. Like he full on is like yelling at Gohan, is like insulting him because he stopped. Because between the Cell and the Buu saga, he stopped training, and Vegeta literally was calling him out. It's like you are a disgrace to the Saiyan race because of like you
literally gave up.
Yeah, essentially, and like he's yelling at him, and like that pushes Gohan to actually like come back and like be like one of the main characters again.
Yeah, because they actually there's a guy called Saiyan Dojo or whatever. He did a thing kind of breaking down what would have happened if Gohan would have kept training, Boo, he said, now I don't want to go so far as in to piss people off and them say, oh, that's just bullshit, but he would have had Super Saiyan 3 a lot longer than, or quicker than Goku, and Boo probably never would have been revived.
Boo wouldn't have been revived if Gohan kept training in general, because like the whole thing is like Gohan's the reason Boo came back actually, because like they literally took Gohan's power and like used it to like revive Boo.
I am just so tired of them doing my boy Gohan dirty, bro. Gohan is amazing. He's always been a great character, and then they just shit on him because Chi-Chi's a bitch, and Chi-Chi's always been a bitch. She's worse than fucking Nami is.
Oh yeah, but that was another thing that they talked about. I'm like, Chi-Chi's the type of woke that doesn't get old, but it's believable because she's an asshole. But she's always been there to kind of
items.
The kind of how Dragon Balls went. But there's been times, like, I'll be honest with you, I would love to see the one time where Goku basically just put her in her place. But I know they're not going to let him do that. Yeah. But I know they're not going to let it do that. Now, I was about to say, if Goku would have kept his tenacity from the Namek saga, I said, oh, Chi-Chi probably would have got her head bit off. Because he quickly told Gohan, get your fucking ass away from me before you get in this crossfire.
Yeah, but like that was Goku... for a different reason, to save his life, you know?
Oh yeah, I know. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's one of the times we've seen Goku so angry that we've actually got to see the pure, like, I guess, how did somebody word this? We got to see the Kakarot side of him, the actual Saiyan side.
Yeah. Here, Nick, come put your money into this and get some items.
And honestly, that's the fucking issue with Dragon Ball, is because the fucking revive. The whole revive thing, like, it takes away from the fact that like, Goku, there's no reason for Goku now to get angry.
Yeah. So I'm trying to explain to him how to play this game.
You're fine. I'm actually gonna hop off, so I'll see you guys later.
There you go. Pick those items up.
Oh, we'll see you, man.
But no, Dragon Ball is fun and all. I just can't enjoy it. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I know a lot of people, they're getting tired of stuff, but I'm liking to see where they're focusing on other characters, because that's another thing too. Like, people have been tired of Goku being stupid, and I said, but see, here's the thing though. Goku's not that stupid in the manga. Like, he's always been dumb, but he's not as, like, the anime of Dragon Ball Super, oh, he is 100% dumber than what he was in Z. Like, he acts goofy, and that's been one of my things. It's been the anime people in Funimation that have done that, because I found out that Funimation actually takes a lot of the dialogue that even the Japanese people use for their, and they change it, and they've changed it to where Goku has said really stupid shit. Hell, even Bulma has said shit that's just like, okay, yeah, Bulma wouldn't fucking say that, not in that exact way. Like,
no, and that pisses me off that they do that shit sometimes.
Yeah, like she basically was talking about how a woman's touch is what keeps the world going around. Like really snooty and femininity, and I was like, Bulma's not really for that. Like, Bulma's a fucking tomboy. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Like, she'll pick up a fucking wrench and get Grease Monkey dirty in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah. There you go, Nick.
And hell,
ooh, actually, I'm sorry, I have to take this one. I'll let you have the next rest of them though.
And even Chi-Chi's like that to an extent. And I'm just that's the one thing I tell people. I was like, look, I said the manga and the anime are both canon. I said, but here's one thing. I said, if you hate Goku in the anime, go read the manga, because you won't hate Goku as much, because Goku is not as naive and dumbed down. Like how somebody worded it perfectly nameless. They said, in the anime, they make Goku do stupid shit to purposely remind you that Goku's actually an idiot, and it's to the point to where it's forced. Like,
it does seem forced, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Like,
because
it's ridiculous. Like,
yeah. Like we understand he's naive and he's stupid, but Goku's not so stupid that he would forget a thing of sensu beans just for the plot of, oh, I forgot the sensu beans. I'm a dumbass. Like, no, Goku would not do that. Like,
did he not actually forget the sensu beans?
In the Goku Black arc.
Oh, okay.
Remember that? Because people were talking about that. I'm like, yeah, he was really stupid in that, and just because of that. And I'm like, yeah, and that was rushed. And seeing just what was it? Going to like the Cell Saga, they're like, well, what about with the whole Cell thing? I'm like, Goku did that for a reason, because he realized that yes, I don't believe he was going 100%, but he realized that Cell was adapting in such a dangerous fighter that he needed somebody who could basically kill him so quickly that he wouldn't be able to come back. And so Goku probably could have killed Cell, but not a defining blow, unlike what Gohan could do.
Right, which makes perfect sense, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, and that's what I tell people. I'm like, see, and that's when, as a fan, you should read, not really devils in the details, but you should read more than just the surface area of the water. You should go deeper.
Oh shit, I tried, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but yeah, you really should get into it if you're gonna watch a show like that.
Yeah, and you should pay attention to stuff because they leave hints and all that. Because people talk about, well, Goku's mastered Super Saiyan couldn't beat Cell. I'm like, no, Cell was breathing hard, but they were pretty much damn near equal. I believe if Goku would have gotten like pissed off, he could have either gotten the power boost or he would have went Super Saiyan 2 because they actually have a fan manga for that. I said, but Goku saw that he didn't need to fight Cell anymore because he realized that that Gohan needed to shine because Gohan's power was so much greater than Goku's at the time that it would just completely overshadow Cell's.
Right,
and that's what it did. Now, if Goku would have known that Cell could have self-destructed, that fight would have went differently.
Oh, absolutely. He wouldn't have given him the chance to. Which, let's just point out that Cell's super self-destruct is kind of stupid looking.
Oh, it was. It was. And that's what I try to tell people to remember. I'm like, it's not the fact that Dragon Ball's a bad anime, it just has stupid writing and stupid plot points because there's stuff that gets wasted. But
yeah.
But you know, like I know there's people who talk about they get tired of the transformations and all. I'm like, well, that's been Dragon Ball's whole thing. I said, now that's been their whole thing. Now I know people get tired of it because it's always the Saiyans or whatever, and that's the reason why I think they did superhero, because Gohan gets his own unique transformation that only he has access to, and Piccolo's the same way.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, which is nice. It's nice that they're doing that, especially Piccolo, man. Piccolo and Gohan. They did Gohan dirty in a way that they didn't do Piccolo. Piccolo has always been capped. Like from the moment Goku got Super Saiyan, Piccolo couldn't keep up anymore.
Yeah, well, and that's what I'm saying. When he fused with Kami, he got such a massive power boost that even Vegeta was startled by him. And that's one thing that they talked about in a bridge, which I know a bridge is fan service, but they make it a point because there's a part where Vegeta and Piccolo or Vegeta's giving everybody shit, and he looks at the Namekian. He's like, even the Namekian, and I've beat him before. And Piccolo's like, actually, we've never fought. And Vegeta's like, wait, we hadn't. He's like, oh shit, we haven't. And they kind of just stare at each other. and this is when Piccolo has Kami and Vegeta just has Super Saiyan or Ascended Super Saiyan, and I'm like, yeah. See, here's the thing. I kind of wish y'all would fight because I believe Piccolo would win.
At that point in time, oh yeah. See,
not even the fact that he's stronger. It's just that Piccolo. I don't give a damn what people say. If you watch the Cooler movie, Piccolo's a dirty fucking fighter, dirty and malicious.
He's smart too. So is Piccolo technically on par with Goku and all them now, or is he just close enough to count?
With this superhero thing, they said he is the same strength as Blue Kaioken and Blue Evolved. Okay, good.
Also, Nick, if you use your dodge before you hit the ground, you'll negate fall damage. But yeah, it's nice that they're doing that because I've been watching these characters for literally years, and
I'm the same way. Like I said, I was born in '97. I remember when I first watching Dragon Ball. It was in the early 2000s, dude. And even then, I just knew I liked the show, liked the characters, and I just, as a 4-year-old kid, you're like, oh, there's these dudes hollering, they're beating the shit out of each other. There's a lot of action. Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
And that's and I love when you talk to people. They're like, bro, they just scream for 3 or 4 episodes. And see, here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize, because the Dragon Ball community jokes on it too, but when they're being serious, they say, first of all, that doesn't fully happen. It ain't like 5 episodes a character screams like, and then powers up. That's just been a running gag because they scream for an absurdly long time.
Yeah, they do.
And like the enemies will stop and they'll stand there and they'll stare at them and just
and
let them power them up.
do it. Yeah, and then get their asses whooped because of it. Oh my god.
But that's always been their stick, and I'm just like, and it works because really and truly the villains that do that, they're so arrogant that they don't think it's gonna matter. So when they get humbled, oh, it's so satisfying.
It is. That's why I liked watching One Piece, because all of them motherfuckers are arrogant, dirty bastards.
Oh yeah, and that's what I try. That's what I try to explain to people. They're like, oh, they're just gonna scream and power up for 5 seconds. I'm like, well, they do that because you got to think every enemy they do that to. Look how dangerous they are. Like Frieza. Look how dangerous Frieza is. Look how arrogant he is. He's never had anybody be on par and whip his ass. Yeah. And when Goku does that, that completely destroys Frieza mentally because he has to relive that feat every day. It doesn't matter if he kills Goku. He will never be able to get rid of that he lost to a Saiyan.
Got his ass whooped. Also, real quick, Nick, a good strat you can use in this game is just to run and not stop running. The enemies can't actually keep up with you if you just keep moving. That way you can go around and get items for yourself. But
I'll be honest with you, we've been talking his ears off with this. I'm halfway expecting him to go, okay, that's enough Dragon Ball. Can we please just focus on something else?
Don't worry, I'll start telling you all about One Piece. I know a shit ton about One Piece.
Dude, I like One Piece. That's why we were talking about like that whole we'd love to see a One Piece game. I'm being serious. I would love to see a One Piece game.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, like a personal story where I'm flying around as pirates on customizable battleships, and fucking I can get devil fruits and maybe choose the devil fruit for the sake of player base.
And I would and to add to that, I would even like it to where you could get a devil fruit and get hockey as well, but it would be like you've been playing for a really long time, so you progressed your character, leveled them up, basically grinded your ass off and put your blood, sweat, and tears to get them to that level.
Right, and I could even say like a randomized devil fruit would be kind of cool. You know, like you kind of get what you get, and you suck it up.
Oh yeah, you know that would be cool too.
I just think that would be super unique.
Yeah, it would, because it would definitely. We'll see. Here's the thing: if you do like a constant open world like ESO or whatever, that would be a cool concept because it would get boring to see everybody running the same fucking devil fruit.
Oh, yeah, because if they could get Gamu Gamu no Mi, or fucking, you know, if they could get all of the Tremor fruit like what Whitebeard has, or the Lightning fruit like Enryu has, everybody would go for that. I personally would go for the Bomb fruit because it's sexy.
Yeah.
Season 4 was the Bomb fruit. The guy who literally flicked his boogers and blew up. I would attack a little differently.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know you're talking Mr. 4.
Yeah, Mr. 4. I would have fought a little differently with it, but yeah, that's the bomb fruit.
Okay, well, no, not Mr. 4, Mr. 5. That's his name, Mr. 5. Because he had Miss Valentine or whatever.
Yeah, because it's been so long since I've seen those, I don't remember exact. Oh,
that was Alabaster. That was going into Alabaster.
Yeah, it was right before Alabaster. It wasn't on the giant island.
Yeah. The giant island and the other resort island that they're at, where the Whiskey Peak.
Yeah, you're right. Also, I want to point out, you know Elbaf, right?
Elbaf.
The island of the giants.
Yeah.
They have not yet even so much as introduced that. I can't wait until they make it to Elbaf. I'm gonna be honest. I am so in every way looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, that makes 2 of us.
Oh my god, I'm looking forward to a lot of shit. You know, I can't wait to see them get to Raftel, which I know you don't know the name of the last island, but it doesn't hurt the story for you to know the name of the last island.
Yeah, Laugh-Tail.
It's Laugh-Tail. Yeah, I guess I fucking called it. I called it by the name they called it originally, which was a One Piece fuck up. Ow! They called it Raftel at first, which may or may not have been the subtitles I was watching fucking up. That's very possible. But yeah, I can't wait to see what Raftel has. Or Laugh-Tail. I'm fucking retarded. I can't wait for Elbaf. Oh my god. I can't wait to see I can't wait till they meet the whole giants. All of the giants, man. It's gonna be so fucking good. And I love the running joke for One Piece is like, oh man, just wait, around episode 400 it gets good, and that's not true. It gets good from the start if you are into that sort of anime.
Mm-hmm. And see, and that's what I told Dred, my best friend, because he was like, dude, he's like, I was all for it because it's about pirates, and then like they get away from that. I was like, here's the thing, they don't really get away from that, because the whole thing about Luffy is, even if they start getting into fucking dragons and mythical animals and all this other shit, it's still about pirates because of how the world of One Piece is.
Yeah.
Because for what we don't know what all Roger fully saw before he became king of the pirates, but we know he saw enough shit to where he was as strong as he was, and we still don't even know anything about Laugh Tale, but we know whatever the fuck he saw is why he was able to be denounced, known as the king of the pirates. And it wasn't just him, it was his crew, because Roger had a stacked fucking crew. Like, everybody was uniquely picked to basically complement everybody else. That and Shanks does the same thing with his crew. That's why the red-haired pirates are so notorious, because it's not just the fact that they're powerhouses, they all complement each other.
And that's what the Straw Hat crew is doing as well, which is, I can't, dude, like, seriously, I've watched One Piece for over 1,000 episodes now, and I can't fucking wait. I fucked up and watched the current episodes. I got up to 1010 and I ran out of episodes, and I fucking damn near cried over it. I'm not even joking. I almost brought myself to tears. I was like, there's no fucking way I'm almost done. And I watched it, and I was like, I'm not going to watch anymore. I'm not going to watch anymore. I'm going to let them catch up. I'm going to let it get to more current episodes, and guess what the fuck I did? Now, it's going to take a turn. I have a feeling that the next chapter is going to be a little bit more the same for a little bit, but then it is going to take a step off into the void, and I can't fucking wait to see what the void brings.
Now, what you mean by the void?
The void of, like, what the void is, like, Dragon Ball Void is them introducing aliens into Dragon Ball Z after Dragon Ball. The void being where the story takes a turn that may or may not lose the interest of a shit ton of people. You're gonna need that backup mag more than me. It'll give you more uses of your tactical. But yeah, I can't wait. Oh my god, I have just been anticipating One Piece's continue. I'm honestly, I'm not even thinking about the future. I'd like to see Laugh Tale. I'd like to see all of the new stuff that they're adding. But I'm so ready to see how the fight with Kaido ends. Like, seriously.
Oh yeah, no, because it being animated is, and you're watching on Japanese, like, oh okay, you watching on Anime Fans?
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's something that I wish that they would port over to PlayStation and Xbox.
I wish they.
I don't really want to watch it on my phone. I want to watch it on like a bigger screen.
Yeah, you ought to get one of them adapters that connects to your phone, hooks up an HDMI to your TV, and you can play your phone through your TV.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Go to Best Buy or whatever tech store you got, and you can get it there. And they're pretty badass, actually.
Now, is it only in Japanese, or do they have that dubbed too?
They have it dubbed, but the dubbed version only goes so far because the people working on the dubbed are only like 700 episodes in.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
So I watch it in subbed because I let the voice actors in subbed are better than they are in dubbed. I gotta say that the voice actors in subbed are fucking awesome. Like, they're the absolute best voice actors I've ever seen.
And that's the one thing that gets me, like everybody loves the dub voice actors for the most part, but I'm like, yeah, some of them though, like I know who it is, and I wish that they would pick different ones, but there are some like their voice just does not match that fucking character.
No. And I hate Luffy's voice. Can I just say that? Luffy's voice in dubbed is the most annoying thing. All right, Nick, I'm gonna start the teleporter.
Yeah, his even though they're both girls, because his voice actor did Gohan's voice for Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Yeah.
That's the new Dragon Ball voice. And here's the thing, I think Luffy's voice actor would have actually been the old Gohan voice actor that for when it was just regular Dragon Ball Z, but she retired from voice acting.
Right.
I love how people go, well, the new voice actor sounds better for Gohan because he doesn't sound like he's a 60-year-old smoker. And I'm like, you can fuck off with that comment because that Gohan never sounded like that.
No, he really didn't. But I mean, as far as One Piece goes, they got like, they got some of the most over-the-top voice actors, except for Zoro. Zoro and Sanji's voice actors are amazing, but I can't stand Nico Robin's voice in English. She's just got this like deep, like brooding, sexy voice in Japanese that's just like, it's just unignorable. She would scare the fucking shit out of me if I knew her in real life, and I think that's awesome. That is most definitely a turn on in my eyes.
Yeah.
She's a scary woman. You're in Water 7, so you've seen the shit, some of the shit that Nico Robin pulls, bro. She be breaking people's bones and shit, dude. It's kind of...
Oh yeah, no, like when she was playing, what it was, when they were in a room and she killed that priest by snapping his fucking neck, I was like,
oh my god.
She goes crunch or contort or twist, and she just snaps her shit, and I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, in Japanese she says clutch.
Yeah, clutch. Okay.
Yeah.
So she actually says that in the dub thing too.
She might. I don't know. Yeah, because
she does.
It's
because I'm watching it in dub because I grew up with the dub, and I'm watching it in dub.
Yeah.
But I figured it didn't go as far as. So it's not that I don't hate it in Japanese. That I hate it in Japanese. So I watched all the new Dragon Ball Super episodes when they were coming out in Japanese. It's just that I'm typically eating when I'm watching it, so it's kind of hard to eat and fucking read at the same time,
you're doing
too.
other things while you're...
Yeah, and I don't understand Japanese fluently, so I don't want to be sitting there eating and then just hear Luffy go, "Pomadabadota," and just be like, oh, okay, yeah, and I'm like, wait, hold on, what?
Son of a
hold on,
bitch.
What the fuck did he say to him to piss him off? And I'm like, oh, I thought he was saying, hey, friend, but he really just told him to go fuck himself.
Yeah, and that happens a lot, but I'm just gotten so used to watching sub. Also, Nick, we have some fucking shit happening right here, okay?
Yeah.
If you have to run away,
I know that I'm gonna have to watch it in Japanese. So, and I'm not opposed to doing that because there's a lot of shit that I've watched in Japanese. So, I know this is gonna be cringe to say, but fucking hentai that I watch is in fucking Japanese.
Hey, bro, I don't watch the hentai for the story. All right, I watch the hentai for the pleasure.
Now, I will just say this. Rehab got me on one that I had heard of, but I hadn't watched it. But I had heard that it was crazy. Redo of Healer has a damn good story.
I'm sorry, I can't watch a hentai. I refuse. Kotowaru, that's Japanese for I refuse. At least from what I gleaned from anime.
Now, I am gonna say this. Redo of Healer, like, so I love how I have to explain it like this because a lot of people are like, well, you said it was a hentai. I'm like, it's not a hentai, but it is. So I told Rehab, I said, here's the best way I could, because you don't see any cock or balls or anything, but you do see titties.
So it's not actually hentai.
And you don't, well,
hentai is fucking. It's porn and fucking.
Oh, no. There's fucking, but there's no like vaginas or anything showed. Like they blur that stuff out.
Well, if it's blurred, but you could still technically see the penis, then it's hentai. But if it's not blurred and you can't see a penis, there's not hentai.
It's blurred, as in like they cut it off real quick, and you can't see the lips or you can't see the image of it. And then there's parts to where like I think the closest thing you see is he's standing over a woman and you see the shadow of the penis on her face, but you don't actually see the penis.
Oh, so that's not hentai.
My best way, not technically. The best way I could explain it is this: Game of Thrones anime style.
I would watch Game of Thrones if it was actually porn. I'm sorry. Like, if you're gonna do that shit, don't fucking tease me.
Yeah. Oh, well, I was just going to tell you, because it's either because it's Japanese, it's animation or whatever, it's not a tease on there, because when he's raw dogging them, I mean, you might not see his cock and balls moving, but the women are, yeah, man, like that's hentai that's hentai, breathing, screaming, give it to me, senpai, yeah, you know, the whole 9 yards, you just don't see a penis going in, but those titties are bouncing like fucking crazy.
Yeah, I actually don't know. I think there's a different term for that, and I think it's called eki, where it's like, it's not, hentai because they're not actually showing detailed descriptions of the actual what's happening in the intercourse, but it's not normal anime, so they had to classify it differently. I don't know for certain, but
Yeah.
I know there is a difference.
Yeah, now I will just say this. If you've never seen its own H anime, I would there's 12 episodes. I would watch it because you're going to be like, bro, that might not be a full-fledged hentai, but that shit's spicy. Because it does go into it.
I know
it does.
actual hentai that are like, I found some with a good story, and they're actually fucking, like, the fight scenes in them are good, and then they just fuck at the end of every fight scene, and it's...
Yeah, and that's kind of how this one does, redo of Healer, but it's not... Okay, so you'll be hooked for both things. You'll be hooked for the sex scenes, and you'll be hooked for the story, because the story... I cannot stress that enough. The story's really good. The story is fucked up. Like, the whole reason why this is happening is because the main character was completely fucking abused. And I mean, we're talking torture. This dude was fucking tortured. So he's going on a big-ass revenge campaign because he goes back in time to fucking, to the fullest extent of karma, all the people who did him wrong.
Yeah, that's probably an interesting story. I have to watch action anime. I can't actually do the...
It's got that. It's got that. Like when I tell you, like when... Okay, so there's a scene where he kills a dude, and he fully makes the guy explode. His guts, his teeth, even his fucking eyeballs go everywhere, and then he steps and crushes his eyeball.
Well,
and you get to see it.
I get what you're saying, but I mean, when I say action, I mean like in-depth fight scenes that are like...
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
No,
maybe, I've never watched it, obviously, but maybe.
If you, another person would ask, because I think Rehab's seen it 2 or 3 times, ask Rehab about it. Because Rehab literally told me when he watched it, he could not put it down. I was the same way. Like, I'll be sitting here in a party where we're not really doing anything, we're just kind of like going through stuff, and I'd be sitting here watching it.
Yeah.
The best way I can describe it is it's Game of Thrones goriness and rating, but it's animated.
Oh my god, oh my god! I see why you're fucking running now, dude. Holy shit. But now, like, I'm the guy, I couldn't watch Death Note. I hated Death Note. Everybody says Death Note's amazing. I fucking can't stand it.
I could understand that.
It's just, it's a story anime, and I can't do those. For some reason, my brain does not like it. I like to see the good story, but the main characters are beating the piss out of each other. I love it. Should be, but I don't think you can do it here because you'll die instantly. Oh shit. But yeah, there should be in the settings where you can turn the sensitivity up. But I mean, I think you're probably getting more of a hang of it now. But you have to buy items. Like, you have $1,900. Just run around and open up every chest you can find. Because like, if that is a very good item. Yeah, that's like, the items are the only thing that matters in this game. Like, you have to have them. I haven't been getting any of the ones I needed so far, and it's pissing me off, but... Sticky bombs are alright. They're extra damage. Ah, don't destroy my turrets, you dicks. Now, what I need are these things called bustling fungus. But yeah, I'm very picky when it comes to anime and any TV show, really. Yeah, I'm picky, but I also know that you stick with it and it will get better a lot of the times. Like, there are a lot of animes that start off kind of rough, but then they get, like, Amazing. Oh my god, I found some that... Shit. Do what? Yeah. Yeah, and once he starts learning how to do the shit that the main character's supposed to do, yeah. And that's where a lot of the shows that I watch are going, because I know Fairy Tail, I have a slight sensation that it's going to get decent, that eventually it's going to become a good anime, but I don't know how many episodes I'm going to have to churn through before it gets good. Because it does just kind of seem like a gag anime at this point, and I see why people don't like it, honestly.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of anime out there that's trash. There's a lot of anime out there that's good, and I really wish people would quit doing this, ooh, anime. Which I know it's not nearly as much of a problem as it used to be. But, like, just the fact that anime is in every way better than shows that involve, like, real people. I can't fucking stand. I can't stand, like, with all of my being, I hate shows that involve, like, real humans as actors. Because there's only so much you can do with that, but anime is literally limitless. Like, ow. There's nothing, like, nothing you can't do so long as your imagination allows for it.
Yeah.
And the fact that people hate anime just because it's, you know, different. Because they watched the wrong ones, okay? That's where it's at. They got a bad experience because they picked up the wrong show and tried to start. Like, I would never recommend a first-time anime watcher to watch One Piece. It's not my first recommendation. Just because it is so long and there's so much to get your head around. And there's a lot of weird shit that happens because that is a very whimsical, nonsensical-ass show. Like, it's just... There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Help? I need help too, okay? You could be as scared as you want. I'm just as terrified, okay? I got so many... This map sucks. Yeah, there are some death traps in this game for sure. Yeah, there are, especially with your character. The Commando is debatably the best character in the game if you can get him built. Not good. Fuck you, bitch. Yeah, and once you get used to the playstyle of the game, you'll have a lot better time of it. Just don't stop moving, man. If you could dodge, do. That's all I can say, man. I should probably quit hogging all the items, too, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, and that's why you have $6,000. Like, really, there is a fine line between shooting too much and looting too much. Really, you just kill stuff, grab the item. Like, we're in the maniacal laughter phase, and we're not even out of this area yet. But, and speaking of, as soon as my, turrets recharge, I'm gonna fucking start the teleporter. The next one, I'm gonna let you have a majority of the items because you are way behind me as far as items go from what I can see. It is gonna get to the point where you don't have enough damage to be able to fight, but the teleporter's down here. You can always find the teleporter based on the glowy bits. That's an alright one. Like, you see these little sparkly dudes, and you'll know where the teleporter's at. Alright, here we go. I just wanted to get rid of that piece of shit. Oh, these guys suck. How the fuck are you dead already? Are you shitting me? Stupid ass turrets. Also, the little green lights are healing, so if you run through those, you might get some help. If you have to, run away. Like, do not be afraid to just dip the fuck out of here and run for a little bit. Because, like I said, the enemies have a hard time keeping up with you, and I'm fairly good at surviving. Fairly good, as I say, as I get fucking shredded. That's not good. I need to leave too. Speaking of. Oh, bad, bad. Wait, completing the teleporter is secondary. Beating the bosses are primary objective. You bastard! I might die. Ooh, there's a box down here. Oh, it's open. Damn it. Die. Oh shit. Oh my god, we got way too many of these gun guys following us. Oh my god, we got way too much of everything following us. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, no I'm not. No I'm not. It's fine. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's Alamo up on top of this hill, I guess. Use my turret as distraction. Well, I guess not, if he's just gonna... Oh, fuck, we got another boss that just spawned in. Oh my god. That is too many of those. Oh my god. Oh, not good, not good, not good, not good. Oh, I'm dead. What? What hit me? What? No, it definitely wasn't my fault. What the fuck killed me? Alright, so if you can focus those guys, the big red fucking pieces of shit, until they die, and then if you can kill both of them, then just hit the teleporter and run. Fuck the rest of the stuff, but... Honestly, once you get used to the playstyle, and once the... Oh, yeah, it's just jump down... You can jump down to that bottom area. If them fucking machine gunners start ganging up on you, it's game over. But I want to tell you, not to ruin your momentum, you got this, but like, they will not stop spawning. This game will spawn enemies until your PlayStation crashes.
That's one of those, you tell me this shit now?
Yeah. Well, we're in this thing, it goes from like easy, medium, hard, very hard, and then it goes from like, I see you, that's the difficulty, and then it's like, I'm coming for you, and then it's just laughter, ha 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 ha, over and over and over again. And once you hit the maniacal laughter, it starts spawning bosses in place of some of the regular enemies that would spawn. And it's a perpetuating cycle. It just gets worse and worse and worse.
Gotcha.
But I'm pretty sure there's only one of those pieces of shit. Only got 20,000 health left to go. And you need... This is the problem with Commando. It's not your fault. I should have shared some more of the items, but it literally does fuck you sometimes, item-wise, because you just don't do enough damage to kill the things efficiently. Oh, shit. I ought to get back into playing the Commando. Ah, shit. Yeah, if either I would have had more damage or you would have had more damage, but so well. This game is actually, are you enjoying the game a little bit? Once you get good at it, it'll be fun. Like once you beat the game and start unlocking, because there's more characters, like there's this guy, this guy has passive healing all the time. This guy's fun as hell. You just have to do certain things. I don't remember how you unlock all of them. I'm actually gonna get off here because I need to do something other than play video games for a little bit. But I'll probably end up